whatever you do, don't let it fall into the wrong hands.
To do a quick recap, you guys had just bravely navigated the incredibly long and deep, chamber in which Jex turned into a bird and crapped everywhere, and there was lots of wind that was really disadvantaging everyone as it caused people to be paralyzed, mad, or unable to talk. Eventually, after much, obstacles, you managed to deactivate the wind and get your wits about you to recover the 2 crystal eyeballs. You then eventually found a secret door at the back of a staircase leading to nowhere, which actually turned out to lead to somewhere. Then you found yourself in a room with a huge clay golem at the bottom of a deep pit, and a series of statues that turned out to operate a weird teleportation system, moving people from one pedestal down into the pit. And it then was a simple matter of banishing the clay golem, retrieving the crystal eyeball from the treasure chest within the clay golem's little pit, and then leaving. You then went round the western corridor to find a door emblazoned with a mirror and a series of circular divots all around it that appeared to be the same diameter as the crystal eyeballs you'd been collecting. You then decided that you didn't have enough eyeballs to deal with that door, so you went back to the very first thing you encountered, which was the 2 fleshy giant things with lots of armor stitched onto them from various different sources, you presume, and the 2 of them in these little niches in the western corridor leading off of the central chamber are linked with a chain attached to both of their necks, and that is where we left off. What would you guys like to do?
Okay.
We haven't worked out what to do with these dudes, have we?
No.
I don't think we had any of the handouts that helped us here.
How is the chain attached to their necks? Is it like on a collar, like it's set up like a yoke, or is it just tying them up?
It is exactly on a collar.
Okay. They might be in charge of activating some sort of mechanism, which I don't know if we're going to need. But, I mean, Caesar, you got that big metal suck-in shield.
Well,
But
yeah,
would that
I
not
do,
destroy the
but
chain
we-
and set
it would
them
destroy
free?
the chain, yeah.
It would destroy the links of the chain directly in front of it, but also it would destroy their armor.
Oh, they have armor on.
They have
Well,
loads of
in.
armor built into their body, like incorporated into their body.
I mean,
And we don't even know if anything happens. At the moment, we're assuming that if we step over this chain,
no, I mean,
something
we should
happens.
we should just be ready. We should have a plan. We need a plan.
Okay. All right. I'm not against
Okay.
having a plan.
So if anything goes off, Caesar, you pull out the shield, get rid of their armor, then we'll have like a fair chance. How about that?
seems like a good plan to me.
All right.
I look at my tally marks on my arm as a way of keeping track of my spells. I will do, something.
I will be ready to leave.
All right.
With that,
Sounds good. Okay, and as usual, if anything goes wrong, we do these and I go through all the hand symbols again. So, I'm probably gonna sneak and just be ready to dodge if anything happens, and then try and just hop over there. How about
Take
that?
the dodge action, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth. I'm gonna sneak as well.
No,
you
he's
wanna go
sneaking. He's
first?
sneaking.
I mean,
I'm happy
Jax,
going first.
did you before look into their minds? Find out what
Yeah.
they were doing?
Yes. They were really messed up. They didn't have much in the way of thoughts, but they were thinking about some kind of weird room full of monster dwarves. Is that right, Sam?
Yeah, you got a vision of a lot of pain, darkness, and then light, and a strange, workshop type scene open up before you, populated by a number of dwarves that look kind of the worse for wear.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I relay that. That's before.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that
Some kind of dwarven workshop, but not that kind of one. A workshop of dwarves.
There's no hi
Sweatshop
ho,
of
just work.
Yeah, not dwarves in the workshop.
Wait, dwarves are being worked on.
Maybe,
Oh dear.
or being. Were they being worked on, or are they just being forced to do horrible stuff?
Well, your vision of this person's mind saw the dwarf-like creatures holding tools and aprons. They didn't look
Okay.
like entirely normal dwarves,
Oh,
but
they were
didn't,
the mad scientists.
they didn't
right.
look to be being held against their will necessarily.
Yeah. Okay. So the dwarves are doing the mad science.
Okay.
Well,
All right. Well,
we've got our plan.
let's see what happens, I guess.
Roll stealth, shall we?
Roll stealth.
If you're attempting to sneak past these pair of
Yeah.
characters, then yes, everyone needs to roll stealth.
Yeah. I think I'll do it. Maybe Scramble will do it, and then we'll see what happens when we
think-
get past.
At the point where people start to like prep to sneak past them, Caesar at this moment is just gonna spend a key point to leg it and jump over the chain as a form of a distraction, so that they will be looking at Caesar and hopefully the guys will get.
Dude, stick to the plan. What are you doing?
No, see ya, bye.
Caesar, as you leap casually across, you feel inspired and free within your skin. You get a D10 of inspiration, and
Nice.
you immediately see the chained up characters start to lunge towards you. Everybody needs to roll initiative.
Man, the temptation. I don't think it's worth spending a second level spell slot just to hold person on Caesar. In that moment. But it did cross my mind.
Just open the bag.
Oh,
and
for the love of dick bugs.
For the love of dick bugs.
open first.
Yeah. It's almost like I forget
Ah,
this every
that
single
natty
goddamn
one on
time.
initiative. Love to see
It is
it.
something like that, isn't it?
Uh,
Am I hidden already then?
Your 19 would. Let's have a look.
right, I will edit that to the actual score it was, but by the looks of it, it doesn't make any difference. God,
yes,
that's a good roll.
Jax, you imagine that you're hidden, but you'll have to see when your turn comes around. But you feel stealthy. Was anyone else rolling stealth at that time?
I was gonna let Jex go first and then roll stealth, so no.
It's very honorable of you. Okay, the first to react
He wanted to go first.
is Professor Fleeb.
Ever since Jax lost his armor, he's
Okay.
become more stealthy.
What is your constitution like, Caesar?
Let me just see if I can.
As in
reveal
my
this.
score,
Yes,
13.
13. Hmm.
Big AoE.
Yes.
Oh, right.
A 30-foot radius, in fact.
Ah,
Actually, that's huge. Holy
that is
shit.
huge. A 30-foot radius is massive, my dude.
You wouldn't get
Center
Caesar
it on
right
me,
now, but you would
baby.
get literally everyone else where you are.
Yeah, but
Is
I
it
can choose
around
where
you?
I put it.
Oh, what? I don't know what you're doing.
I love that as soon as
Yeah,
Caesar
if you
reacts to
center
this
it-
sudden situation, as soon as Fleeb reacts to this sudden situation, he yells across the room to Caesar, "How well buff are you?"
You think you can handle this?
If you center it on Caesar, you'll hit everyone
Are
except
you feeling
for us.
substantial?
Embrace
Did you have
it.
your Weetabix this morning?
Always, babe.
Until the spell ends,
coffee?
until the spell ends, a 30-foot radius. Holy shit, that is huge.
What the hell are you gonna do?
Yeah, man, I can make
Like-
a blade out of shadows. I'll
Like,
succeed.
like, oh, that is just, oh dear. We probably all, that probably isn't actually a very good spell.
I have no idea. Oh wait, I do know
Or
what you're.
is it phenomenal, my dude?
I have the ability to summon sunlight, which I now realize is going to do 4d10 radiant damage to everyone in the area.
Yeah, a huge area.
In a huge area.
Although I guess you could cast it in such
Can
a way
I
that
ma-
it only hits Caesar
I could cast it in a way that only hits Caesar.
and the enemies.
It is radiant damage. Oh, fuck it. You
I'm not telling you should.
We're just giving you the options, my dude. You don't have to use
Oh, dear.
It's a bit metagamey, but if I need to dodge it with con, I'll just use my inspiration. Don't worry about it. Is it going to be every turn?
Yes.
Oh,
It lasts.
4d10 every turn.
Yes.
Shit,
Oh.
dude.
Take an edit damage on a successful one. Each creature must make this saving throw whenever it ends its turn in the cylinder.
Oh, I can't resize things, but
that's what
So-
Fleeb's doing. Do it.
Yep. Okay. Because it also will nuke all of the purple gunk as well, so I'm not going to have any eyeballs. So yeah.
Oh, careful about that.
What?
You know. I mean, go ahead.
What? Well, inbound.
it's a little bit bigger than that circle.
Okay, wow. All right, so I'm a little confused. You're casting
I'm having
Dawn on that circle, even when there's no enemy?
No,
No,
I'm
no.
drawing it. I'm drawing it just to
No,
figure out
that's-
the range.
Can
of it.
you
They're drawing
can
out
you
to
can you
show the
effectively
size.
draw it so that? Yeah.
You can't really see it. It's
I
centered,
can
like,
move it.
there-ish.
Like there?
No, I want it so that there's a bit more towards us, so that they step out and don't just immediately step out of it again. But like,
But you
I-
can
I-
move it, right?
I can move it incredibly fast.
This way
So
we
yeah,
can
this
go
is
and fight
fine.
them, yeah.
Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you suddenly lift up your arms and incredible piercing sunlight rains down in an enormous, like calling it a cylinder at this point is just unrealistic, in an enormous slice of sky. And it is going to involve a saving throw, I imagine. Constitution.
Make a con saving throw.
Okay.
Take your 10 damage on a successful one. What do you take on a failed one?
Oh,
Sorry, what?
what?
Well, I don't know if that's been typed out funny. You might want to check the wording on that.
Inside of sunlight. When the sunlight
On a
appears,
failed
each
save, or
creature-
half as much on a successful one.
Yes, yep. I just copied that over quickly and got that wrong. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
Bear
40 on
explained.
failed. Yeah, half. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. As usual on these sorts of things.
Oh, okay. So it just didn't copy across.
I haven't spelt it
Yeah, it's
correctly. I was-
40-10 on a failed save and half
sweet.
whatever that is.
All
Yeah,
right,
the roll
so
is, yeah.
this is going to be a... Oh, wow. The first one fails spectacularly with an 8. And the next one is going to succeed with a 23. So that means roll up that damage.
Oh, damn, they got advantage.
Advantage on con save. Shit, boys.
Or on spell saves, who knows?
Or, yeah. Well, they got advantage on something.
Okay, so that's
And Caesar
21
saved as well.
radiant damage.
and
It's with one damage.
Oh, it's one roll. Okay, yep. Sorry. Yep, fair.
Okay, so then I just take a
And
half of
Jaws
that,
of the Lion strategy.
which should be 10.
That's
It's the
11 or
opposite
10
of
damage.
It's
Okay,
one.
so you see the light starts to cause these boils to appear on the bit of exposed skin in between sewn plates of armor, and the one on the northern corner looks less happy about their situation. Is that the end of Fleeb's turn?
That is the end of Fleeb's turn.
Nice.
Jumping the gun there. We don't even know if they're enemies.
Also, you notice as this damage takes place, the chain
Ends
between them
turns.
starts to glow with yellow energy, and little beams glow from left to right, and you're not really sure what that's about.
Does that look good to you?
I don't know.
What happened to Caesar? Or is Caesar defended from it? Or...
I took 10 damage from that. I
Okay,
assume,
understood.
Or was it 11?
Yes, because
10 that would be.
you passed my DC.
It's
Oh,
round
is it
up or
11?
down.
Oh,
It's
No,
It's always
it's
right.
it's 10. I'm just saying that's what you took, Caesar, and now it is your turn.
Yeah. Cool. Working on my tan, I see that this chain is like glowing with energy, so I'll dash back, well not dash back, walk back because I can, and shout out to the guys in front of me, put your weapons away, but not really give them enough time. Take the shield out and touch this chain with the shield.
I'm fine. All my metal's been
Nice.
dissolved already.
Cool. Just to remind me, do you still have the... No, actually, no, I would have the text of that. So basically what
It's
happens
tucked
is...
under my
Yeah,
shirt.
it instantly turns to rust, and you watch the chain disappear.
Okay, so was that like basically a use object action?
No, I'm going to say that's an action because it's a weapon, really. Like, I think to call it an object would be a stretch.
Yeah,
So if
okay.
you have like a bonus action or an interact with a boring object that you want to do, you could totally do that. You could also give a witticism, like Die Hard style, if you want.
I just
I can give you a suggestion. They really
Go
fell
on,
to
then.
pieces, didn't they?
Also, look at they being
what can I
unlinked.
do with a bonus action? That
These
wasn't really
guys
a
haven't been in a fight for a while. They seem quite rusty.
rusty.
I think
As a-
these guys
as a-
need to get
as a-
LinkedIn.
As a warning, you have to do the saving throw again at the end of your turn.
You might want to step a couple more spaces out.
I guess I could just like jump over it whilst I was doing it into here.
Yeah,
Pardon me.
like with a little cartwhole.
Yeah,
cool.
and then I'll
Roll.
spend a key point to perform a dodge action as a bonus action on my turn, and I'll hold my
Nice.
position here.
Okay, so as a bonus action, you're going to use a key point to make the dodge action. Okay, you are
Yep.
dodging currently. You look zen as hell. All right, this is the Tomb Guardian's turn.
Dodgy AF.
It is going to step out and hit Caesar with a slam attack. And
Come
What's this
on.
Pokemon?
does a 26 hit? I think it does for 12 bludgeoning
For
damage.
26
It should have
hit.
disadvantage though.
So, oh, it should have disadvantage. You're
Okay.
right. Let's do that again. Oh, yeah, 26.
Oh no!
Yeah, good. Well saved. Well saved. So that does hit for 12 as it basically, like, it does a whack-a-mole gesture on you with its fist just slamming down on your head. You probably dodge a little and it hits your shoulder, but 12 bludgeoning damage is still a little painful.
Yep. Ow.
It is now going to attack you again with disadvantage, which means a 15.
No, it misses.
That misses. This time it slams
Nice.
its fist down and just you step aside lithely.
I was ready
And
for that one.
It looks kind of unemotional about the situation. Then the other one is going to step up and also try to slam you with a 10 that misses as it looks less, what's the word, assertive than its companion. Then with a 12, it is also going to miss with
Oh,
its next
nice.
one. And you get the sense that if it was a little bit more emotional, it would probably look disappointed, but it continues to look like a terrifying, stitched together monster, quite impassive. Impartial?
Don't worry, Guardian. I'm disappointed for you.
You see it does nothing. Next is Jex's turn.
Are they staying in the burn zone?
Yes, so at the end of their turn, they need to make a saving throw against it again, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh, you should roll your damage again.
So 15, does that save?
No, 17.
Okay, so that fails. And then 22, I assume, saves?
Yep, that one. Yeah, that one's resistant to it apparently.
Yeah. Okay, so the first one is going to take something. Oh, wow,
Woohoo!
27. Nice.
Ooh, what a roll!
That's a big roll. And
That's a pretty high roll.
then the other one is going to take, I'm going to say
Even with a
13. Oh, nice. Okay, you see the skin continues to erupt in boils, and then various armor plates experience like 10 years of sun-exposed bleaching and rusting in like 10 seconds. And it is a sight to behold. That is Jex's turn.
As a question, has all of the purple stuff just been evaporated?
We burned the. Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
like it. I'm going to say yes, it is utterly vaporized.
Oh, I just watch it like nuked away. I'm like, yeah.
You see,
In stealth, and I'm whispering.
We've not even won the fight yet, dude. We could have eaten that.
you see one. You see, there's an eye stalk there when it gets vaporized, and it looks left, it looks right, kind of perplexed by its situation before it just evaporates.
Yeah, it can't beam us when there's none left.
Nice. Jex's turn.
Okay. Have they got a clear line of sight on me now? Presumably.
They both do, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'd lose my stealth when they step out. That's fine. I'm gonna step up. Hey, big zombie, you better think quick, cause I'm gonna hit you with my goat stick. And I smash him with my new goat stick.
Which one?
The top one.
Okay, nice. Say to smash. Did you customize that attack?
Yep.
Okay, for a
And if that hits, I'm gonna do some more.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Plus 11.
Okay, I'm gonna blow 1, 2, 3 charges into it for an extra 11 damage. So 23 total.
Nice. 23 bludgeoning damage on this top guy. He looks in a bad way.
And I'm gonna hit him again.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Oh, with a
Oh my
natural
God.
20.
Yeah, so I crit,
Mhm.
which means everything. I'm gonna spend 2 more charges,
Mhm.
which lets me roll 4d6.
Nice. So that's 17 already.
17 plus an additional 13 force.
Okay, so that means you spent 2 slots and they just got doubled, basically.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So that's 17. That's 30 damage. How do you want this thing to meet its end?
I mean, I just charge up to it with, like, I don't have my goat horns at the moment because Fleeb removed them, but I just, like, hold the stick out in front of me both hands and just run straight into him with it.
Nice.
And it just, like, goes into him. He doesn't move at all. He looks down. I look down at the hole, just like, oh, I was hoping something, and then he just explodes from the inside out.
Nice. And as you do this, you notice, you look down on your forearms and you start to see thick fur starting to grow back from your wrists down in a similar fashion, except slower than how it did before. And you wonder if this is what was happening to you when you slept and woke up this way last time.
Hell yeah. And Scramble, you are absolutely inspired by this beautiful act.
Nice.
That's what you say as you get inspired. Nice. Is that the end of Jax's turn?
Yes.
Nice. Scramble, you've been inspired and it is now your turn.
Oh my word, that was so cool. Let me do something equally cool. I run around the corner. I'm going to use my cunning action to hide as a bonus action. Do you want me to roll stealth for that?
Yes, please.
Where is it? There it is.
Yeah, you feel with a 31 that you've slowed your breathing to the point where if that was going to be an issue, it isn't anymore.
I pull out Jex's hand crossbow that he let me borrow. I'm like, oh, we got this. And I pop back around the corner to shoot, or poke back around the corner to shoot this dude.
Okay.
From stealth. So I'm
Oh yeah, you haven't used all the hand-me-down weapons.
Yeah, I am. What's your inspiration, dude?
I think it's a D10 now. Let me just drop it.
Yep.
Yeah.
D10.
All right. I'm absolutely rolling that straight away.
Okay.
Well, does a 15 hit?
With a 15, the bolt just bounces off one of its pec plates harmlessly with a ping.
Jex, that was cool as hell, but you gave me a dud crossbow.
No, you have to point it at the thing you want to hit.
Classic mistake.
You're an idiot.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that is. Look at all those threes. Fuck me.
You put the bolt in backwards.
Oh,
You just tried to use it like a bow. You put the bolt in, pulled it back on the
pulled
string
it
with your
back and
hand.
let go, and it like
Crank
a
it.
little bit.
You have to crank it, dude.
What?
Orvex is gonna come round the corner beside you and say, "All right, that was a good idea." And then he's gonna duck under you, like the three Stooges looking around a corner, and he is gonna try to hide and do the same thing because he admires your skills.
Dude,
So
buy me a drink first.
That's gonna be stealth. Yeah, with a 17, he feels sufficiently hidden. So now he is going to do an attack with his hand crossbow. With an 8, he misses horribly, and he says, all right.
You gotta crank it, dude. You gotta crank it. It's not a bow. You gotta
I'll
crank
watch more closely next time you do it. Sorry about that. That's
No
He
worries.
have advantage if he was hidden. He might still hit.
Sorry. Say that again. Oh, he has advantage because he was hidden. Thank you. I totally forgot. Oh, with a 6, he misses horribly still.
Yeah, you gotta crank it, dude. You gotta crank it.
Next up is Professor Fleeb's turn.
Fleeb's eyes are glowing at the abnormality of the sheer power that he is wielding, and realizing that he's beginning to run low on the sheer power, and realizing that he doesn't really want to be left out in the cold. He sort of reaches forward, and although he is being a beacon of light in this time, the necrotic energy is managing to get to him, and he pulls from the depths a angry spirit to not do cold damage or a touch attack, but nonetheless hit the golem.
120 feet, so you just like summon this spectral
Oh,
necrotic.
Jesus Christ! I wasn't expecting that. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
that's awesome. Just summon
cantrip,
this
dude.
spectral necrotic hand out of the ground that just grabs onto his calf and drains the life from him for a natural 20, dealing 21 necrotic damage. That is a mighty hit.
Why does it have +5?
That's the
'cause you
additional
crit-
dice roll, I think.
Hang on,
Yeah.
but I rolled 2d8 and then
You roll them again.
Yeah, for a crit.
Is that right?
You just
got
rolled
2d
terribly
on
the
a
second
hit,
time.
Yep. Yeah, at level 11 it'll go up to 3d8 probably.
This,
Our cantrips go up as we hit like every 5 levels.
That's the reason why I'm rolling more dice. Right, cool, fine.
Gotcha. Yeah, so it looks messed up, and you see it twitch its head from side to side. The most
Interesting.
emotive
It-
reaction.
Does it seem bothered by the fact I hit it with necrotic damage? Or does it seem incredibly unfazed?
No, it seems. I mean, it's a little miffed about it, but it doesn't seem any more upset than previously, aside from the head
Well-
twitch.
More critically is that I would normally roll disadvantage if it was undead.
No, you do not feel compelled to roll disadvantage.
Okay, there we go.
Nice. Is that the end of Philippe's turn?
That is the end of Philippe's turn.
Caesar
Just a
Chameleon.
regular dead.
Oh, that's not good.
Caesar grabs the Mace of Terror, which he has stuffed down his down his
Loincloth.
sumo jockey staff, and smacks this guardian round the face with it.
Nice. Roll it up. Okay, with a 13, the mace is surprisingly unwieldy and seems to have been designed more for aesthetics than actual effectiveness, and it throws you off balance horribly.
Could I roll the inspiration to
You
recover it?
definitely could, I think, based on Jex's abilities.
Yeah, although this is his own
Yes.
inspiration, yeah.
Okay. Okay. An 8 plus a 13 makes 21, so that does hit. And that's going to do 8 bludgeoning damage. Does that weapon do any other damage?
No.
Keep getting
I
distracted.
picked with a martial weapon, so I'm going to spend a key point and get to flurry of blows.
Nice, nice. Ooh. Oh, okay. The 12 misses, the 28 hits and your fists are considered magical weapons, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so that does 8 bludgeoning damage. As this thing
You get to do multiple normal attacks as well, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow it up with
Yeah,
another
yeah,
one.
I was just trying to remember.
It's just like hit with this one, so.
Yeah, legit.
Nice. You pummel it with a quick fist to the solar plexus.
Yep, and then to complete the combo, I'm gonna just do another attack with the mace.
Ooh, 29 definitely hits for 7 bludgeoning damage. Nice. This thing is looking dented, sufficiently dented. Is that the end of Caesar's turn?
Yeah, it is. Probably take off those stats. But
The Tomb Guardian starts to twitch. That head shake from side to side that Phlebe noticed starts to become a more erratic twitch. And I'm going to get Caesar to roll a d6 for me. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. It starts to just violently thrash its body around, seemingly without purpose, and it attacks Jex. It looks much less composed than previously.
I think I broke it.
It is going to try to slam Jex for 14. I assume misses.
Nope.
That is going to be a
That's right.
21. Does that hit?
It does, but I'm going to use my new ability that I learned from Magical Secrets,
Okay.
and I'm going to shield.
Nice. And that causes it to miss.
Yep, it makes my AC 24 for the next round.
Nice. It slams its fist down on this barrier and just gets deflected off, and it just starts crouching and
Makes your AC
shaking.
24.
It gives
adds,
me 5 extra
5,
AC
so.
as a reaction, and it lasts
Yeah.
until my turn. Yeah,
Yeah, what is your AC?
19.
You're not wearing armor.
I know.
So hang on, you've got my mage armor, which gives you.
You put me to 13 base.
Oh, and
I get 3
you
from
got
Dex,
oh,
16.
you got a load
I've
of
got a
Dex.
shield, 18. I've got a ring of protection, 19.
Oh, right, that's where it's all coming from. I was like, I'm sure you were heavily armored. I thought that was the point. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Nice.
I was, but your spell has made up for me losing my heavy armor.
Right, got it.
Nice. Next up is Jex as the Tomb Guardian seemingly just gyrating from side to side.
Is it sunshine?
Yeah, I'm
time?
just gonna
Sunshine
bonk.
burn.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
sunshine
yes,
burn.
please roll the. Oh, it has to make another
No,
save.
let's make a
first.
D17 DC
Yeah,
save.
let's do that.
You still roll the damage.
It
'cause it's
fails
Yeah, I do.
horribly
Well,
with a 13.
let's see if I can roll high again.
Oh,
that's
with a
pretty average.
23. It looks on death's door in terms of just burns. And like, you know when you leave a t-shirt out in the sun, it goes like pale white color after a while? Imagine that instantly happening to an armored creature. That is
All right,
the end of its turn and the beginning of Jax's turn.
I'm going to disrespect it. I'm going to turn around, like pretend I'm doing a song, and then reach my stick over my head behind and just bop it.
Nice, go do a quick bop.
Goat
it.
bop.
Oh,
Twist
goat
it.
bop. With a
Turn it.
19, how do you want it to meet its doom?
I just bop it gently
Bop.
on the head, and it just like it's just pushed to the brink. It sees stars for a moment, falls over,
Mhm.
and bashes its head on like a rock on the ground.
That is exactly what happens. We
Picks
are out of
itself
combat.
up.
Phew.
Oh,
I'm
good
just, like,
work, guys.
Doing
That
some
was
poses with my stick as I faced away from it.
a tough one, but I
Looking
think
at
we
you
all
guys.
contributed valuably to that fight. Well done.
Hmm.
I'm air guitaring on the stick,
I-
but it's
I've
making real
I-
guitar noises.
Hmm.
Hey, Jex, your arms. So going hairy again.
Hell yeah, dude!
Hey, Fleeb, your eyes, they're going yellow again.
And Fleeb sort of collapses to the floor a bit. Ugh.
Does that mean you drop concentration on the spell?
Yes.
Cool. I can delete that circle if you want, Jax.
Wait. No, okay.
Okay, right.
Who's got our short?
So that takes it out of you. That does.
How the hell did you do that? We're like 100 feet underground.
Magic.
That sounds about right.
Fleeb dusts off his knees and gets to his feet. Right. Okay. Oh, well, hopefully we didn't need them. And steps forward.
Is there anything, like-
Need them.
On them.
You can make an investigation check if you want to investigate.
Let's have a...
Oh, help.
Okay, you can have advantage on your investigation. With a 15, you discover that they do not have anything on them, not even weapons. They were just sort of punching you in a weird, weighty way. The armor appears to be from a variety of different sources, and it's been stitched together very haphazardly. As does it seem to be the creature underneath has evidence of stitching as well.
This thing's a grotesque.
Well, I guess if you're stuck in a tomb for this long, you may as well learn sewing, so fair enough.
I suppose so.
Who's
Sounds
learning
past time,
sewing?
The
Elves?
Lich guy, presumably, whatever his name
You
was.
see Orvex comes in and says, I can sew.
That explains a lot. Let's move on.
Can everyone give me their passive perception just to remind me, please?
Yep, 19.
18. Oh, 19. Nice, dude.
18.
Just a minute. My passive perception is actually quite low. Passive perception.
Until we leveled up, mine was
my passive
11,
perception is 16.
Mhm.
However,
Oh, right, like, yeah.
however,
Expertise.
creatures don't gain advantage on attack rolls against you if they are hidden.
No, you got
Okay.
the alert feat with this, yeah.
And I feel like
Yeah.
I'm missing one passive perception.
18 from...
Okay, cool.
Is it...
Thank you, everyone. You can continue as you were.
Should we go check out these doors or something?
Flea peers round the corner.
Okay, what you see is thus.
Scrabble, taking a leaf out of Orvex's book but not admitting it. Be like, hey guys, check this out, and does the Three Stooges thing.
almost working. There you go. You see a chamber that I will describe in a moment.
Well,
cool. You
it's
see
a big chamber.
You see 4 columned portico jutting out from the far wall, and I will give you a little bit more of that view there. Cool. And where was I?
4-columned what?
It's a portico, so it's like a little. Think of it like a pergola, beneath which is a stone sarcophagus resting in a wall recess. That's all you can see.
Well, how many eyeballs are we looking for? We're looking for, what was it, 1 or 2 more that we don't have?
Something like that, 2 or 3 maybe.
Yeah, I think 2. Let me check. We needed 9?
Memory roll from probably
I thought we
about
needed 10.
You can make
20
an intelligence
minutes ago.
check.
Yeah, we've got 8.
Intelligence check for my memory.
Oh, natural
Oh.
20. I'll accept a save. Basically.
Oh, sorry.
There are 10 eye-shaped sockets.
Okay. And we have
Someone make a note.
8.
We've got 8.
Okay. Bear, have you taken a note of how many we need?
Yep, I've got 2 question mark rows on my list of crystal eyes.
Okay, cool.
What does this door over here look like? The double doors.
They look like double wooden doors. Not terribly exciting, really. Just big wooden doors.
Suspicious.
Well, in there looks like everything, well, not everything, but something we've seen before.
This out.
And that's the door. Should we disturb the dead first or later?
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, Orvex doesn't have a spirit dwelling in him.
Oh, is
Oh,
that
yeah.
something we're trying to accomplish?
it's a good question.
Well, it won't be Wongo, so that's good.
I am
That's
comforted by
something.
that.
Fleeb sort of looks down between his legs and there's a scramble. Do you want me to go forward or do you want to go forward?
Think you were doing that?
I
Oh,
see.
right.
Uh,
Oh, I mean, I can go. I mean, I just I get up.
Fleeb walks through.
Do you you go roughly there? So what you see is sorry, give me a second here. You'll see more. Cool.
Right up
So
behind Philippe for no real reason.
what you see, in addition to some more purple moss, in
Leading
the
into
left
Philippe's personal
hand
space.
on the left hand wall, you see 4 ceramic frog masks hanging in niches around the sarcophagus. Beneath the masks, humanoid bones are strewn across the floor. To the east, a large carving of a tentacled frog monster squats above a shrine. Offerings, you assume, lie on a shelf before it. 4 rectangular frescoes adorn the adjacent walls.
Wasn't there a warning about masks?
No, that was upstairs.
That was a long time ago.
This
Unless
is
there's
the
another
walls of history will tell all, potentially.
one. Walls of history will
We're
tell
still
all.
looking for the. Oh no, we passed the vulture the first time we did. We nailed that one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right
I think
the
we've done.
gods.
That was the turning.
was the
to
twisting
to the
them.
right. What a.
Slavish had we've done that. Swore for the,
Yeah,
so
okay,
yeah,
so-
this is the walls of history tell all.
Hopefully.
Jax,
I sort of-
Jax, you hear a voice in your head, and it is Ubalaka tentatively but insistently whispering into your consciousness. Those masks, I don't know. They give me the heebie-jeebies. I would avoid those.
Okay, so just like don't look at them or don't be in front of them.
I just wouldn't put them on. I don't know. They creep me out, man.
Okay, thanks, man.
No worries. I'll be in the corner.
Sweet. In the spotlight.
So what do you guys say? So if there's 4 marks and 4 weird aliquots,
Hey,
what do
wait.
you
Oh,
guys
let me
say
just cut you off there.
No, I'm gonna finish this.
no,
thought.
I
It's
just
my
got-
idea. I'm
dude, I
taking
just-
credit for
just
this
got an
idea. I'm
emergency
taking credit
message,
for
dude.
this idea,
Dude,
my
I just
dude.
got an
What if we
emergency
put those masks
message.
on and stood in those aliquots?
Slap.
That's all I'm
I
saying.
slap
My idea.
Scramble.
You fucking what, mate? You don't
Emergency
dare slap me. I
message
slap
from
you back.
Overlord.
Flea
asshole.
walks into the room.
Okay, you walk into the room successfully.
Wait, Flea, wait! Don't put the masks on. Obalaka warned me.
Oh, why don't you just say that? You need to slap me.
I didn't like properly slap you, but yeah, just a gentle like hand across the face.
I sort of.
I might have
I'll
actually
do it
attacked
again though
you.
when you say you could have just said that.
Oh, you slapping me again?
Yeah, just like with a big smile on my face.
In God's
All right, what's
sake.
an unarmed strike?
Unarmed
dear.
strike.
Are
let me
you,
show
are
you.
you are you proficient
Yeah,
in
roll a
armor?
strength attack. Roll a strength attack against me. Then.
Yeah, I'll probably not hit you, but you know, I'm gonna try. No, your AC is 19. Well,
Yeah.
I make contact. It just doesn't hurt.
Yeah, that was the goal. It's fine. If you hit, it would have done 1 damage.
Right. I sort of glance at the frescoes around the wall.
Okay. You can have those frescoes described to you because you see them with your eyes. The first fresco appears to show, this is lining the east side of the room, 2 on each side of the shrine. The first sort of top left depicts a frog-like behemoth using its tentacles to help what appears to be the Omuan people knock down a mighty statue. In the foreground, an old woman wearing a frog mask tosses 5 coins from her hand as though sowing seeds. I can go on and describe the others, or do you have questions so far?
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay, below
Moment.
that one, a frog-like behemoth, you can see a theme here, wraps its tentacles around a giant crocodile as Omuan hunters stab the crocodile with their spears. In the foreground, an old man wearing a frog mask holds a bug up to his open mouth. Top right on the other side, a frog-like behemoth with 4 Omuan hunters riding on its back finds a small boy in the jungle. The hunters seem elated. In the foreground, a young woman wearing a frog mask holds a knife in one hand and a headless chicken in the other. Finally, bottom right, a frog-like behemoth wallows in a shallow pool as Omuans offer it urns of food and treasure as tribute. Cracks in the fresco obscure the head of the human figure in the foreground, but you can see that it grasps a lit candle.
I point to the guy eating a bug. I'm like, "Hey, Scramble, they captured you perfectly."
Hey, dude, you want me to put this fucking mask on and do it again? Because I will.
You see Orvex chuckles in the background.
Okay.
You're laughing at nerd.
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, good.
The walls of history tell all.
Well, this is presumably. Let me have a look
So
at
we
this.
gotta reenact this or something?
Kubazan. Well, I mean, there are 4 depictions of masks, there are 4 alcoves, there are 4 actions being done. I don't think I'm wrong. I understand you don't want us to do it, Jex, but it's not the worst shout.
I mean,
Question.
you can if it's up to you, but Obalaka said not to.
Hang on
well,
a
if
minute.
Obalaka
Just a
doesn't
minute.
like Kubazan, that would add up, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I'm actually just going to ask Moa that.
What are you going to ask, Moa?
Oh, I'm
Yes.
going to ask Orvex that.
Can you be
Sure, that
specific
also works.
about what you're asking, Moa?
Does oh, I can't remember his name. Does
What, Obalaka and Kubazan?
yeah.
Kubazan's the
Yeah.
Froghemoth.
yes? Does Kubazan and Obalaka get on, or do they not like each other?
What are their opinions of each other, I suppose?
Yeah.
They don't appear to be friends in all the times that I've seen them together.
Well,
When we did the statues up top, were those the 2 who opposed each other?
The statues up top.
yeah,
get
really
in.
early on. Yeah.
Oh,
You had to arrange the
jeez,
gods
I
to
didn't-
oppose each other. I don't
have
remember
those
the
notes
pairings.
anymore. They are long gone. I don't
Might
know.
have been. Could I? Yeah, like asking Orvex that question might be useful, but like I think we've got the answer out of Moa on that one. Well, we don't need to disturb this dead. We can open the other door. But we could also disturb this dude.
What's
if we're
this?
going in-
What's this cask made out of?
Cask? What do you mean?
The sarcophagus.
Oh, okay. It doesn't appear to have any adornment. It appears to be made out of stone. It appears very plain to you.
Okay. It's not a shield special bypass.
How is it actually gated or something in this port? Okay.
It's not gated. It's just a decorative. Think of it like a rotunda.
Use a fancy word.
Dude,
It's just
you're
like
using these strange words.
It's like a
I gotta
fake
Google it
ceiling.
now.
Gazebo.
It's like
Yeah,
four
steel
pillars with like a
gazebo.
fake
A
ceiling above
gazebo.
it.
Yeah, I don't know which one is the
A
well-known
stone
one.
gazebo.
It reminds me of like when old people, like in Family Guy, talk about it's on the credenza, it's on the chifforobe. Just get it.
I'm gonna have a look at these little cut-ins and see if there's any mechanisms or anything going on in there, or if it's just a space to stand.
Okay.
Actually, if
those
it's even
little-
large enough to stand in.
Those 4 niches are very small, and they house 4 ceramic frog masks hanging in the niches.
Oh, they're where the frog masks are.
Precisely, yes.
Okay. What are they hanging from? Just like a hook?
You can't tell from this angle. It appears to be
Fair
some
enough.
sort of hidden hook, if there is one.
Alright.
You see Orvex gasp. This work, it's so detailed. Look at the storytelling. We've got a really clear idea of how they collaborated, the Omuans and this Froghemoth, which I assume is Kubazan. Frightfully interesting stuff.
Seems like a reasonable assumption. Stan, are
I'm
these
just in the
masks- sorry,
doorway,
are
just
these-
like singing some songs. While I'm like, you guys do what you want in here. I'm just gonna stay here with my dude Obo.
Are these alcoves big enough to stand in, or not?
No, they're very small. They're just, imagine them like decorative mask-shaped
Right.
and sized
Cool.
cutouts.
Oh, they're like little squares. They're not like full length. Full
No,
height
they're
things.
I mean,
just
on the map
squares.
they look full length, but in reality
But
they're
they're
just
not.
they're there to make the masks look cool.
Okay. Cool.
So,
All right.
assuming we had to tell the story of this thing, I don't even know if I've got any money left, as in actual money. The second one,
I've got some gold coins.
the next one, it was we needed to. What was it again? As I glance over at the second
Gold
panel.
coins.
You mean
Eating a bug.
bottom left? Is that what you're
Gold,
asking about?
gold coins, eating a bug,
Bottom left
Yeah,
is wrapping
beheaded chicken.
wrapping its tentacles around a giant crocodile. Hunters stab the crocodile. In the foreground, an old man wearing a frog mask holds a bug to its open mouth. His open mouth.
Yes, so we
That's
got
bottom left.
coins,
Throwing coins. Eating a bug.
bug,
chopping the head off
beheaded
a chicken.
and offering things to a pool.
They do all seem to be offering something to the Froghemoth, right?
So what,
So,
money.
Relevant.
Well,
money,
one of them's
food.
eating a thing to themselves. So like they're hitting a chicken, you'd assume is food. What are they offering in the pool? Sorry, what's the bottom right picture again?
Bottom right is frog like behemoth wallows in a shallow pool as a moon's offer it urns of food and treasure as tribute. Cracks in the fresco obscure the head of the human figure in the foreground, but you can see that it grasps a lit candle.
A lit candle.
As
okay.
you
Should we just
go on, Caesar?
should we just put an offering in the gazebo?
I should, as you get closer to these frescoes, you notice that on the shrine between the frescoes, you notice a bunch of stuff. A 6-inch tall statuette of a froghemoth. You see that it has an inscription in some language on the bottom of it. You see a copper bowl containing rat bones. You see 4 dead cockroaches, you presume, some sort of insect. You also see a green wax candle with a salvageable wick and 5 gold pieces loosely arranged.
Okay. So, why don't we put the relevant thing in the next to the relevant mask and see what happens? We got gold coins for the far left, presumably. Cockroaches for the second one. Whatever was in the bowl for the third one, and then we'll light that candles. Presumably got some matches somewhere and chuck it under the fourth mask. Assuming there's somewhere to place things in these little alcoves.
Wait, which one was he fighting a crocodile?
Number 2,
Okay,
insects.
cool.
I mean, as long as we don't put the masks on, which is what Jax was warning about, I don't see why.
Yeah, I'm
underneath
still
them.
skeptical. That might still be the solution, but you know, one step at a time, right?
Is there anything?
We've got a plan. I say very.
Is there
loudly.
isn't like a massive statue of the Froghemoth anywhere near the gazebo, is there, or was it just on the carving?
Yeah, it's just on the frescoes. There doesn't seem to be any carving of that creature in that area at the northern end of the chamber next to the sarcophagus.
But there's a small statuette, you said, near in the offering section.
The offering section is on the right-hand side, between the
Yeah.
two frescoes, yeah.
Yeah, no, I got that. Interesting.
Well, let's try the first option, the maskless option first, and
Okay.
if that doesn't
So-
work, then I guess we go up to the wherever the candles and stuff were and
Yeah, let's do it in
grab
order.
them and distribute it.
Let's do it in order just in case that matters. Let's grab some coins and put some coins on like in the alcove with this mask. And if nothing happens, we'll move on to the next mask, which is a cockroach, one of the dead
As
cockroaches.
soon as you put the coins down there, you
Yep.
notice a series of shadows coalescing behind you, and everybody needs to roll initiative as wraiths rise from the ground.
Ooh, we
Alright.
did that wrong.
Oh,
What was Kubazan doing in picture number, the top left picture?
Frog-like behemoth uses its tentacles to help the Omuan people knock down a mighty statue. In the foreground, an old woman wears a frog mask, tosses 5 gold coins from her hand as though sowing seeds.
It's just fighting things. Okay. Might just put the mask on. All right. Hang on. Where's my initiative button? Oh man, that's 2 nat 1s on initiative.
Oh dear.
Okay, the first 2
I'm
Should have been a halfling.
I'm so bad at rolling initiative. Initiative is one of my worst rolls,
Oh, where's that?
which isn't too big a
okay.
deal, I guess.
Hold on.
But
Sounds like you need to practice.
that's why you take the alert feat just to make a nat 1 on 11 still.
Okay, the first to react is Orvex Okramasa. He is going to look around and say, okay, we don't like them? Are they good or are they bad?
He-
they're looking pretty
just-
bad.
We're assuming bad.
He's a smart man.
Orvax, we had to roll initiative. What do you think?
Oh, I see. And he is going to try to attack it. He's feeling...
Jack stares directly at the camera.
With a big wink.
Okay, cool. He is going to try to attack. He is going to use his hand crossbow. It is going to fail horribly with a 9, and he looks a bit shaken up, and he says, all right, I'm going to watch Scramble more closely. I've got this, guys. He sounds braver than usual, to be honest. That is Professor Fleeb's turn.
I can't move because
You
if
just
I
call
move,
me a coward. This guy think he is.
No, you get the
I
impression
can't
he was going to watch you to see how to attack properly.
I can't move
Oh, Orvex
because
sounds
if
brave
I
and usual.
move,
Sorry, I thought
I
you said he said
move out of one of their attack ranges unless I took a disengage. Right.
He got that new con, baby.
I look at this one, and you see Fleeb's hand crackle with electricity as he immediately tries to grab the wraith in front of him.
Okay, with a 19, you hit, but as the lightning courses through it, you notice it doesn't do as much as you would expect it to. But it does look
Dang it.
damaged somewhat. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, that means it is Caesar Chameleon's turn.
Caesar's gonna use the Mace of Terror for its actual ability and make the Raves scared of him.
Okay, so could you give me the text of it, please?
Hopefully this doesn't roll it, but it might. Did.
Oh, wow. Nice attack, but you were trying to use a different function, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it earlier, didn't I? I'll just copy it.
Okay. Each creature must succeed a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom. Oh, it succeeds. Or be frightened while it is frightened. Okay. All right. So it doesn't take effect as this thing looks to be terror itself as it looks
it's-
into the red eyes of your mace and seems unfazed.
Yeah, it's each creature though.
Oh, each creature. In how many foot radius again?
30 foot.
Oh, nice. Let's do it. So that's wisdom again. Ooh,
So is that the one that was next to me?
Yes. So the one to the left is very afraid. So that is going to be this to remind me. And then the last one is going to try to do a wisdom saving throw. and it succeeds also. So it's just this one on the left that's a bit of a wussy. So that means they have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while they can see you and can't willingly move closer to you.
Yep.
And I like to imagine that it lets out a monkey scream, the mace, I mean, as it does this. Can you give me an idea of what that would sound like? Nice. Sorry.
Nice.
Mace question, Jax?
There's an additional effect on the mace where not only are they frightened, they also have to. There's a bit of extra text saying while it's frightened, it has to spend its turns moving as far away from you as it can.
Oh, it's a little bit like turn undead in that way. Okay. And also can't take reactions. Also can't take reactions. Interesting. For its action, it can only use the dash action or to try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If it has nowhere it can move, the creature can use the dodge action at the end of each of its turns. A creature can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect. Okay, cool. Is that the end of Caesar's turn?
And I'll spend a key point to take a dodge.
Nice. You are dodging. Next up is Jax.
Okay, I'm just gonna step up here, flank this dude, and Seder smash. Grab my stick with both hands, and crit.
Ooh, nice. Critical hit. That is...
All right, let's just spend one extra charge on this
So that's 25
for an
so
additional
far.
5 force damage,
Wow,
30 damage.
30 bludgeoning damage to this thing. It looks upset about that. As you watch its form become less corporeal, it looks at you and sneers, but under the sneer you detect a hint of fear.
And then I hit it again.
Nice.
16.
16 does hit. That means 11 bludgeoning damage, unless you want to do something else.
Yeah, no, I'll let it sit there.
Okay, it continues to give you the nastiest looks you've ever seen from an undead ghost.
Fleeb, you're in the middle of a room of a bunch of ghosts. I'll give you some inspiration in case they attack you.
Huzzah.
Nice. You're inspired.
Gotta beat the ghost all the most.
Nice.
Ghosts versus ghosts.
Scramble's turn.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna step up to this one and green flame blade it. Apply the scimitar that I've been handed down.
Nice.
flame
As you do that, you notice several eye stalks pop up in the purple fungus to the south of you and just look as if they're watching some sort of opera performance.
It's fine. I'm not gonna target the fire on you for my secondary target. I'll just hit nothing. Don't worry. Is there anything weird with flanking if we're opposite?
Yeah, you get advantage on the attack.
Holy shit, my dude. I was just glad someone was in 5 feet.
Okay, 23 definitely hits. So
23.
that is...
So it's 15 damage, some of which is fire, 7 of which is fire. The 9 is for a secondary target, but I'm not targeting anything with the second.
Okay, so
plus,
just the 15 then.
Well, also this,
1 second.
if it gets hit by regular stabs.
Well, you're hitting the... yeah, you do notice that it... Oh, yeah, you're right. It does seem to take less damage than you would expect it to. But
Okay.
actually, this is... Does Green Flame Blade make it magical? No, it just gives you a little burst of fire.
No,
The
so...
fire damage is magical, but
Yeah, so it's 7 fire damage, and the remaining 23 damage is piercing.
Okay.
Or slashing, or whatever the scimitar is. Piercing, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you
Slashing.
see it
Slashing?
takes
Oh, okay.
damage,
Yep.
just not as much as you would expect it to as you slash through it, and its gossamer-like robes look to be shortened slightly, but he looks upset about that. Is that the end of your turn?
but the mace and my stick are fully magical at the moment.
That is accurate. Is that the end of Scrammle's turn?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so the Wraith has to spend its turn running as far away from the source of the fear as possible. So that's going to
Yeah, slashing. Sorry, let
be
me change
basically
that.
there. So you get an attack of opportunity, as does Fleeb, Scramble.
Cool.
And you get the attack with advantage still because of where it... no,
do I?
sorry, Fleeb will, you won't. Because you won't get it till
okay.
he leaves this space.
And I don't have an ally next to him after he doesn't have any next to him
Right.
as a result, right?
So I get an attack of opportunity
That
With
is accurate.
advantage, yeah.
with advantage. Well, I don't actually have a weapon.
So, do you have a stick or anything?
Well, I attempt to slash
Well, I have
it with
Moa's
completely unarmed?
staff.
a 14 to
But
hit.
Yeah,
I
you're-
suppose I have Moa's stuff, which I could just wield as a quarterstaff, even if I haven't attuned to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right, I
100%.
suppose?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so
Just
I have
a
a
strength
D8.
attack.
So I have a D8 quarterstaff.
Okay.
So it'll
I
be
think-
your a D20 plus your strength mod plus your proficiency.
Okay, so
I'll change that damage type to slashing in case it matters.
So it'll be +3.
it's a 6. It doesn't matter. I've missed.
You have advantage, baby.
Yeah, you can
Oh
roll
god, I
again.
gotta do that again. Copy.
Just press up. You can do the.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, still, it isn't any better.
Okay, so you unfortunately miss, but Scramble does hit, and as it hits, you notice this creature disappears into the wall. And,
teach it.
Classic wall ghost.
and then it is going to, I'll do its saving throw later. Then you notice the Wraith is going to attack. It is going to, what is it going to do? I'm trying to think. Okay, this one is going to try to attack Fleeb. So that's going to be this. Does a 16 hit Fleeb?
It's they are. Is it the one that's closest to me that
Yes.
attacked me?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to also cast shield, so
Nice.
it doesn't hit me.
Okay, it reaches out to you with its like skeletal hand. What's up?
You already opportunity attacked.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
I can't.
you don't
Yeah, I
have a
can't use a
reaction.
thing.
You're
I
right.
can't have a
Otherwise,
reaction.
you could have used my my
Yes.
my thingy, but that's
Inspiration.
a reaction as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just get hit.
Okay, so give me a
I just get hit.
DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
You got
saving
big con
throw.
now, baby.
I have big con, but
Let's
I'm
see
not
what this
proficient
does.
in it.
You can add my inspiration to your con save.
I will
Yes,
do
you
that.
are inspired, yes. And that is fortunate. Okay, so you take 25 necrotic damage as you feel the moisture and life energy drained from you,
Hang
but
on.
it does not reduce your maximum hit points. So you feel a fleeting moment of positivity as you remember Jex's little ditty earlier.
Right. Okay. Cool. So 25 damage. Ow. Oof.
And now
I'm glad I'm wearing
The
this thing.
save-
Otherwise,
the save just stops your max health going down.
Yes.
Right?
this other one is going to attack Caesar with advantage, so that is going to be...
Yeah, getting
Is
that
it?
flanking
I'm
maneuver
dodging
on.
though, so does it?
Oh, yeah,
cancel
you're
out?
right.
It
It
does
would
cancel out, yeah.
It would cancel out, so that's a 15 to hit you?
Nope.
Nope, that
It'll
misses.
just be the first one, right? But I don't. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. I gave it disadvantage. You're right. It would be a 16, but that still doesn't hit Caesar as it reaches out towards you and you nimbly dodge from side to side, people unable to follow the movements with their eyes. And that is going to be a saving throw for that, which is wisdom against the fear. Is that right, Caesar?
Scroll back up. Yes.
Cool.
15.
Sweet. Thank you. It does not succeed, but it is also not visible, so who knows? Orvex is going to try to look at what Scramble did, and you see him really concentrate and go, all right, what did Scramble do? Did he actually use a sword, right? Yeah, he used a sword. Is that right?
He did flanking.
Yeah, but I don't think that's available to Orvex at this point.
I did
He
fire,
can get
baby.
here, right?
I suppose, yeah, he could totally move through. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Okay, so he's going to try to copy Scramble, and he's going to short sword
He's
him.
literally mirroring Scramble.
Oh, with a 20, that hits. And he's going to do sneak attack as well. Why don't you just roll it? 2d6. Okay, so that is 4 plus
Fine.
7. So it doesn't do as much damage as he would hope, but it does something. And he says, yeah, you're right. You do know what you're doing, Scramble. And that is Professor Fleeb's turn.
When was that ever in doubt?
I can move around squares that are not moving away from this
That
guy,
is correct,
can't I?
as
Oh
long as
no,
you stay within the immediate-
I'll be moving away from this
Bottom
guy.
one. Yeah, definitely.
Dear.
Just tank it, baby. You're a new
Wangs.
tank with your new con.
Moa, now's the time. I go invisible.
Ooh, okay. You go invisible. Is that the end of your turn? Do you do anything
Well,
else?
I'm gonna move now. Now I'm invisible to like. No, they get disadvantage on hitting me, I guess.
Yeah, I think there's probably a way that that's supposed to work, but I am gonna say...
Do you need me to ping the invisibility spell so you can read it?
Yeah, sure. But in the
don't
meantime,
think
give me a
there's any
stealth check
details
with
about that
advantage,
one.
please, Fleep.
Oh, I don't care what level I'm casting.
Sorry,
it.
what was that, Sam?
Stealth check with advantage, please.
Sure.
I don't think it actually specifies.
That's all right. I've got a way to resolve it. I'm just gonna do it this way. Yeah, with an 18, that means that, I mean, to be fair, he is actively looking. So I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
cool. So
Still good to be invis, even if they still know you're there.
Wow, with a 19,
He's caught me.
he is going to
He's
try
caught
to
me.
slash out wildly in a direction and hope for the best.
Okay,
That is
cool.
going to be this. Does a 17 hit you?
A 17 will hit me.
Okay, so you take 19 necrotic damage as it somehow grabs your robe as you step away.
Ow,
And-
you fucking dick.
Is this on your turn, Paul?
Yes.
You've got your reaction back now if you wanted to.
Yeah, I might
Shield.
spend that shield, yeah, and not take that damage.
Okay, you see but that would cancel your
Oh
invisibility.
no, that
wouldn't
would
it?
kill my invis, wouldn't it?
Assuming it's
But the whole
basic
point of
invis.
going with invis, yeah, it's just basic invis. The whole point of going invis was as a ability to help me disengage, but
Okay,
I didn't
so
gain
at this-
much advantage out of that.
At
So
this point, Fleeb, you notice that this creature is, based on your experience in this area so far, it looks to be fading from its. It looks desaturated, so you don't suspect
Okay.
it'll be a threat for too much longer.
okay.
So,
Well, I've spent my actions now. I
did
will
you cast
not
shield or not?
I will not cast shield. I'll save the shield for a future time, but I'll
Okay.
nonetheless move over to this far wall over here behind the.
Okay, so you take 19
Go
necrotic
to
damage,
kill
as
him.
I described. Now you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution
12
So-
does not succeed.
12. Yeah.
So your hit points are reduced max hit points by 19, but this does recover the next time you take a long rest. You feel that in your soul that this isn't permanent, but it's damn unpleasant.
Who wouldn't shield for that big a hit?
Well, fine. Like, sure.
I suppose Fleep doesn't know whether like several more wraiths are going to appear and suddenly being invisible will be helpful.
Yeah.
So that's the end of that. That means it is the end of Fleep's turn, and that is Caesar's turn.
That is entirely possible. We've cocked up puzzles more than once before.
Caesar's turn.
Caesar's gonna smack this one with the mace.
Go for it. Okay, that hits for 11 bludgeoning damage. Nice.
Yep, and then I'm gonna follow it with the flurry of blows. Spending a point.
Yeah, the first one crushes this thing. The second one misses horribly. As you are so overcome with your success, how do you want it to die?
Cool, and then I turn around and use my last attack, the mace on.
Nice. I'm going to say it
That time.
disappears with a puff of smoke.
Puff of smoke.
Mace of Terror 21 hits for 8 bludgeoning damage. This guy looks slightly damaged.
Cool.
Is that the end of your turn?
It is, yeah.
Jex's turn.
Okay, I do a sweet combat roll through all their legs
Mhm.
to get into flanking.
Nice.
I exit the roll facing the other way in a kneeling position with my hand out towards Fleeb,
Mhm.
and I'll drop a healing word on him.
But you can't see him, right?
But I still know he's there. Do I need to? Let me check the wording on healing word. Yep, healing word is sight-based. Hilarious.
Roasted.
All right, then I'll just
You could.
inspire.
I'll let you make a perception check to see if you can beat the whatever he rolled, like 18 or something. Is that what he rolled?
I still can't see him though. He is straight
Oh
up
yeah,
invis.
true. Even knowing he's there is not going to help. Okay, so you're going to
Yeah.
do something else?
Yeah, I'll just inspire him. Let me just check inspiration. See if I have to. I think he just has to be able to hear me from that. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, so I do an oppose and I say, "Flee, try not to die," and then I spin around with my stick and Satyr Smash.
Nice. Sorry. I'm
Oops,
just
sorry,
trying to
that should
find
be
something.
advantage. So let's just hit one more.
Nice. That hits
That's a nat
for
one. Okay, yeah, there we go. So sorry, it was the 19 for 9,
Yeah, 9 bludgeoning damage. You see this thing is being worn down slowly.
and one more. 9 more.
It's gonna hit for 9 more bludgeoning damage.
How bad does it look?
It doesn't look that bad, but it definitely looks hurt.
Okay.
Like as the stick goes through, it glows and causes more of its sort of wraithy cloak to dissipate.
Goats. The end of the goat stick is just like chomping away at his ghost powers.
Munching down.
And I let out a blah, and then that's my turn.
Nice. Scrammle's turn. You've just heard a
Oh,
Ooh,
can't
actually,
even
I
get
will-
flanking.
Yeah, I will shift around so he gets flanking.
Oh, nice, top man. Brilliant. I step up to the plate. I've still got my scimitar out. It's green flame blade time, baby. Right, there it is. The big 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits definitely for 12.
Oh, I should have had
Well,
technically should have had advantage. Let's see if I crit roll fast.
Yeah, it looks
No,
as
I
though
would've-
it's not
I
as
would've crit
effective
failed,
as
but-
you'd hoped, but you're cutting away at more of this things like hem and sleeve line.
Because I have advantage, this also happens.
Nice, 16. That also does less, but you're definitely hurting it.
Yeah, so hang on, how much fire damage was in that first roll? 6 of that was fire damage.
Okay, cool. I will adjust accordingly.
Yeah, just in case that matters. But that's pretty much all I got, I think. Could step away.
Nice. Okay. Next up is the Wraith. The Wraith is going to reach out towards Jex, as it seems to be significantly hurt by Jex's actions. Does
Hey.
a 12 hit? I definitely don't think so.
Absolutely not.
And it looks miffed about that and starts to look around wildly. It aims for a nearby wall, so you all get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Roll it up.
All right, let's smash him.
Mace of Terror hits for 9 bludgeoning damage.
Oops, sorry, I had an advantage, which I shouldn't have, but the 30 is still good.
Yeah, that's still good for 12. That adds up to... Yeah, how do you want this thing to die as you guys all hit it simultaneously from all directions?
The ghost just like pauses, looks around, and says, "It's just like, I'll just leave. I'll just leave." And he turns around, and we all just like drop our weapons
Whack-a-mole
on
him
him.
into the ground.
You see Orvex claps from the background. Well done, everyone! Well
Oh.
done!
So do you think that was step 1 of the puzzle, or do you think we fucked it up?
Yeah, let's do step 2 right now.
Hold on, come here, Fleeb. And I hold my hands out and like
I sort
just
of
wait
like,
for him to walk into them.
yeah, sort of like tap the end of like Jex's finger to inform him
There we
I'm
go.
here.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on him, which does not require me to see him, just touch him.
Nice. That happens.
Get 7 hit points back.
Yay!
Okay.
It's something.
It,
maybe I'll
it
give you-
He's
is.
got so many new tricks up his sleeves now.
Orvex is going to make a check.
Check A.
With a 10, he says, it's hard to tell what we did that wasn't right. I mean, the frescoes are here. The stuff
but you-
seems to line up on the shrine. There's things there. And he just
You
seems
think
to
that
be
was
asking
wrong?
questions.
Do you
What,
reckon
but-
we had to wear the masks?
That's what
Or
I'm
wax?
thinking, potentially.
No, I don't.
No, of course you don't. Well, Obalaka don't. But I think we could all agree that that was wrong. So, unless anyone wants to disagree with that statement, I think we got to try one of these masks on. But then where do we offer the coins? To the tomb? To the middle of the fresco?
Was there a,
There was a
little bowl?
statue of him, right?
Yeah, on that shrine directly.
You just set up the
in front
statue
of
as
you.
well, and
Oh, so
Yeah.
the statue like in the middle of the fresco and we'll offer stuff to him from there sort of thing.
yeah, or move
Alright.
it around based on what you're doing.
I mean, are there patterns on the fresco? On the whatever this is, not the fresco, the fucking, what do you call it, the gazebo?
Are there patterns? What do you mean by patterns?
Are there is there like pictures or designs or anything that makes them different from each other, the 4 columns?
No, the columns are just columns.
Cool. Okay. So it's not like there's not really a point anymore. I think then,
Yeah, before we do that, I'm not happy with Fleeb's health being so low still, so I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna upcast a Cure Wounds. There we go, 19.
that cool?
Well, as in 11 added to the thing you did previously
Yeah,
makes 19?
No. This one cast, I did a level 2 cast, so it was
Oh, I see.
11
see.
with
Yeah.
with 8 for the extra
Got
level.
It. Got it. Cool.
All right. Well, if you want to leave the room, Jegs, feel free to. But I'm gonna need to. Some of us are gonna need to put on these masks. So I'm gonna first of all take this mini statue of this frog hemoth, presumably Kubazan, and place it where I'm standing now. Where I've just moved my icon to, in front of this tomb in the middle of this. I keep forgetting what it's called. I'm gonna take the mask in the first alcove off.
You do notice that it had a hook behind it that it was hanging up on.
Ah, interesting. All right. So I grab 5 of the 5 coins. It was 5 coins in the, wasn't it? So I grab 5 coins. I step over this way, put the mask on, and throw the coins in front of this little statuette in front of me.
Okay. Let me just draw a little statuette there so that we can remember it.
Yeah, it's like on that square.
Yeah, so let's say it's there. Nothing happens. You throw the coins. You're wearing the mask. Nothing happens.
Okay, that seems like a improvement. I'm gonna put that mask back. Take the second mask from the alcove just above it. Go and grab a cockroach, or what the dead bug, dead cockroach, wasn't it?
There's several dead cockroaches. Yes.
Oh wait, they were eating that shit.
You love that, though, right?
Just has to
Yeah.
pass through the mask.
You love eating
though.
bugs.
Does the mask have a mouth open?
Yes, it does.
You might just need to make the gesture, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go back where I was, in front of the little statuette, and pass the cockroach through the mouth opening. I'm not gonna eat it. I've had enough bugs for now, but I am gonna pass it through the mask opening.
So nothing
Yum,
happens.
yum, yum.
All right. I'm gonna continue with this process. Put this mask back. Put the bug back. I guess don't need that anymore. Number 3. Where's this little notepad? Beheading a chicken. I keep forgetting what was in this. There was something in a bowl. What was it? It was
Well, you see a copper bowl. Oh, containing
Was there
rat bones. Sorry.
rat bones. And in the top right image, what were they doing with the headless chicken?
Holds a knife in one hand and a headless chicken in the other.
Is that a blood sacrifice?
Oh, is it? Interesting.
I mean, why don't you just chop my head off? That'll work, right?
Believe me, Caesar, I would love to, but I don't think that's the way forward.
Okay. Well, the offer's always there, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. How do we emulate heading? Do we need to kill something?
I look at the bowl. Is it a bowl we've seen for this, or is there? What were the items left? There's a bowl and
There's a
All
bowl and a
rat
candle.
There's a copper
candle.
bowl
Full of rat bones.
containing rat bones. There's a green wax candle with a salvageable wick, and that's it. Aside from the items you've already interacted with.
Have we seen rats around this tomb?
You have not, but you also haven't been looking.
We're not cutting a rat.
Could we just go chop the head off one of the guardians from outside the room?
suppose they might have blood in them.
Presumably, it needs to be something alive, though.
Here, just
They were alive-ish.
I give you a sausage. Here, try cutting the head off of that. That's actually worth something, you know.
It's food, but is it?
Or is it just blood that it needs?
I mean, it's not
Stare at
clear,
the
is
bowl.
it?
Well, they had a rat, which has obviously died, and in the thing was a chicken, so it just needs to be something alive that's now dead.
Yeah, but presumably we need to kill it as part of this ritual, or whatever this is.
Cleve, you're a
Anyone got
necromancer,
any
right?
alive
Let's,
animals on them?
I look in my jar. Are any of my spiders alive?
I hide my jar of ladybugs.
I will say roll a... How many spiders do you have, Philippe? Do you know?
I don't know. I just have a component pouch, of which I've
Oh,
arbitrarily
okay.
decided I have a have a jar of spiders.
Okay, roll two d10s.
number.
Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's roll. I really want this to be fun, so I'm gonna say. No, okay, we'll do death saving throws. Roll a d20, okay? On a 10 or higher, you have an alive spider. On a number lower than that, they're all dead and dried up.
Pure luck check.
Yes, you have an alive spider crawling around in there. Somehow survived the harvesting components process.
The spiders have blood.
Come on out. Yes, you.
Sort of.
Yes, come on. Right, I sort of
All right,
like,
hang on.
Phoebe sort of grabs
sec.
it, cups it. Right.
First of all, I need to get this mask, the
Oh, yeah, in your own time.
third one, top right. I'm gonna take this bowl and then I take the spider, put the mask on, stand where I've been standing the whole time, and kill the spider in the bowl in case that matters. I guess I tip the rat bones out just in case that matters.
Okay, cool. You
Right.
smush the spider in the bowl. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay, all right. I'll just leave that here for you, Kubazan. Place it on the floor. Put this mask back. Get the last mask. Grab the candle. I assume I have matches in my inventory kit or something.
We don't have matches.
Do we not?
They don't
You-
exist.
You have a flint, yes.
You have a tin in the box. Yes.
Oh, I have something that
I
can
mean,
make
you
a
also have
flame.
magic to do it, right?
Something that can light a candle. Do I have magic that can do it? I have
I mean, you could just green flame
prestidigitation.
blade and just tap it with your.
I could
It's
do.
a
That's
wick,
true.
right?
I could also prestidigitation will do it.
Yes.
The dude in the image is just holding a candle. He's just holding a lit candle.
Let me
think.
describe it for you. It is cracks in the fresco obscure the head of the human figure in the foreground, but you can see
Yeah.
that it grasps a lit candle.
Cool. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna go up as I did before, and I guess I'll just use prestidigitation because a cantrip to light the candle, and
Okay.
then put that down as well in front of the
Okay.
little statuette.
You hear the grinding of stone on stone as the lid of the sarcophagus slides open.
I'm a genius, boys. Let me put this mask back. I put this mask back, and I go and have a look in the sarcophagus.
I've
Okay.
stepped back.
Inside the sarcophagus, you see a lot of bones that seem to make up a strange creature that's somewhat amphibian in nature. You
Okay.
also notice a pair of braces, like things that cover your forearms in a way. You also
Ooh, let Orvex take this.
you also notice some brittle arrows in a rotting leather quiver.
Yeah, let Orvex take those.
You also notice some carvings of froghemoths on those braces that protect your forearms.
Let Orvex take the carvings.
Cool. So what do you guys do?
All right. So there's braces and arrows.
Yeah, like
Or quiver of
brittle,
arrows.
really old-looking arrows.
Man. Okay. I mean. It's not that
Being
interesting to give
forward.
Orvex a thing, is it?
Yeah, it is. I think it is. to have him, like, if there's a spirit in it, it would be funny to have him, a fifth spirit in the party. Walking around. Don't even need to give him the stuff, just give him the spirit.
The choice is yours, Orvex.
Okay.
Get it, Orvex, get it!
Orvex is going to say, an opportunity to be part of Amuan culture. I would be honored. And he walks over and picks up the braces, and then suddenly the braces glow as watery light ripples across the walls of this chamber. A monstrous tentacled shadow rises from the sarcophagus, and the air fills with the stench of a swamp. A rumbling voice echoes through the tomb. You are brave to summon me. Together we will crush the Undying One. And he is going to need to make a save.
And in the background, there's some, like, ambient music being played. Just from the
Ooh.
doorway.
With the 22, he saves, but he chooses to allow the spirit in. And
Alright.
that
Nice.
is most interesting. Okay. That means... Now I
Together
have
we'll
to...
crush the
I have to-
Undying One. That's good.
I have to give a stat to myself.
Yeah, that's why I was like, is this just more complicated for the GM?
No, I can handle it. It's just I don't usually give myself treats.
That's true. That's
Oh my gosh. As soon as you see him put on these braces, he hulks out like he looks like Caesar's level of strength, maybe a bit more buff. Like the buffest guy you've ever seen.
Nice, bro. What weight have you been lifting?
Oh my goodness, I feel amazing. Caesar, is this how you feel all the time?
Yes.
Wait. How muscular is he?
More muscular than Caesar.
Oh my
He's
god.
not that muscular, is he?
Sorry, what?
Is Caesar that muscular?
Well, Caesar's more
There's
substantial.
fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Caesar's
he's
a
the
bit-
strongest one among you.
Yeah, I don't think that's that high.
Yeah, okay,
What's
so
that?
yeah.
Caesar, what is your strength score just out of Caesar?
14.
14 is the highest, for sure. And the rest of us have 8, so.
Yeah.
So basically, Orvex becomes the strongest person in your party by far.
Physically strongest, but
Yeah.
we got other.
Sorry, yes, physically
Challenge
physically
Orvex
strongest.
immediately to an arm wrestling contest.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up these decaying arrows.
Oh my god, he's gonna start
just in
sneak
case.
attacking with strength if his strength's gone up a
Just
load.
punching people.
Yeah, probably.
Right. I sort of glance at the tablets.
Okay.
I
the
glanced at
tablets.
Caesar's rippling abs.
Okay.
Sorry,
Well-
not Caesar's. Corvex's rippling abs.
The good news, guys, is that these puzzles can actually be solved. They're not all complete bullshit. So that's fun. Also, I got some gnarly arrows and I still don't have a bow to use them. So that's fun.
I just like, what? Wait, what? I look away from Orvex's rippling abs.
Yeah, that happens as well, but he's a nerd. Whatever.
Dude, I don't know if he's a nerd anymore. Look at him.
I'm gonna say okay. So he rolls a 16 on his athletics check to arm wrestle you, Caesar, and then you wanted to
Okay.
look at the tablets. What are the tablets?
Oh my, is he adding 6 on strength?
Oh yeah. Even though Orvex is stronger, it's untested, unproperly wielded strength, and Caesar still wins with the power of patience and technique.
You have potential, bro. We'll train you up.
I love
Does
it.
he have a +6 to his strength modifier?
He 100% has a +6 to his strength modifier. To his strength check. Yes.
Wow.
The strongest,
dear.
buffest person you have ever seen.
His attacks are gonna actually be really good now.
Although his attacks are dex based though.
They don't have to be, right? He's just using a finesse weapon. Can be either.
Yes, you're right. He is going to be powerful as food.
His technique's gonna change from.
He's just like an ogre wielding like a needle and just doing this very gentle lunge with just rippling muscles. Just puts like this flimsy
momentum
piece of,
behind it.
just like a crocheting needle, just goes straight through someone and leaves like a boulder-sized hole.
What should we
I
do
got
now?
I got these full arrows, guys. I mean, that's-
We're all just broing out with Orvex at the moment while Scrabble's
God.
trying to get us.
Right. Okay. Do you want me to look at the arrows to check to see if there's anything magical to do with them?
I can't
Or-
use them anyway.
Oh, sorry, Fleeb. I missed again what you were trying to say about the tablets.
I was just looking at them, and,
do
will
you
most
mean,
likely
do you mean
to.
the masks?
No, you thought you said there were some tablets. I thought you said there was
Oh, did I?
some sort of.
I know that I've got
No,
some
I
old
said
gnarly
was-
arrows.
I said braces.
There were engravings on the
arrows.
bracers.
There was engravings on the braces.
Oh right, sorry. Okay,
Yeah,
I misunderstood that. Okay, yes, cool. Okay.
Man,
Yes.
What mad bullshit. Everyone's getting cool new shit, and I just get hand-me-down.
What?
Was there not a bow in the waterfall room?
Didn't you get an item?
No.
You gave it
Huh?
away. You did get
Yeah.
an item. Yeah, you gave
Yeah, I
it
know. I gave it away for the benefit of everybody else. Yeah.
away.
Wrong.
Oh, the
fucking
health
thing,
amulet.
man.
The
Anyway,
health
we're
amulet.
all just chilling out with Orvex.
Well,
just
you
like,
could have the
this
health
is not
amulet.
Cool.
Nah, that's fine.
Like Caesar and Jax are just having a great time with Orvex.
I'm walking out. I'm having a look at these doors.
Like, if we want to go
We
have
just-
a rest,
you know,
we
we
should
just
have a
can-
wrestling match before we bunk down for the night. I don't know how much like HP
We-
everyone's on, but
I think we're all pretty good. We haven't lost much.
Yeah.
Please flagging a bit, but I think the rest of us are fine.
I think I can keep going because.
I mean, Flipp's still on more health than he
because-
would normally have, right?
Yeah, but my resources aren't just purely based in health, the same way
No,
that
I know,
yours
I know,
aren't.
but how are we doing for resources?
I think the party's resources are doing fine. I think
Are yours
I
low?
just
You could
mine
do a
are
short
low.
rest. You could do a short rest. You get some back on that, but
No, we had that discussion last time about doing a short rest. To
Should we
just
do the
get
next room
HP.
and then take sit
Yeah,
back?
let's.
Sorry, just as you guys are deciding this, Scrammle's already walked off. What did you intend to do, Scramble?
I'm just looking at these doors that were at the end of this corridor.
Okay, as you get closer, you notice something that you guys didn't see from a few feet further back. There are very fine engravings on the outside of the door. They appear to depict laughing and leering skulls in a very detailed pattern that just looks like wood texture from a distance.
Okay. Laughing and leering skulls. So kind of like the theater masks. Alright, any handle on this door?
There are 2 handles.
Okay. Well.
You hear the ground shake as Orvex approaches through the corridor. Boom, boom.
yeah, I'm following along with Orvex.
I mean, technically that wouldn't happen, but I like the idea that it does.
I'm just suddenly interested in Orvex's nerding out.
His clothes are mostly like stretched and ripped at this point. It's very much like the Hulk.
It's funny that like the
Right.
two scrawniest characters recently have become like huge.
The bulkiest, yeah.
I step forward and try and open this door.
Okay, you open the door.
Orvex is just like, and then Kubazan did the thing, and then the Eldo Mewans, this and that. I'm like, yeah, whoa, yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, wow, man.
Okay, what you see before you. 10 feet from the doors, a thick tapestry curtain hangs from wall to wall. Its embroidery shows a scene of merriment, nobles feasting around a banquet table, a roast boar on a platter, and servants pouring wine.
Okay. I'll take a step in. Is this the extent of the room from here then?
There appears to be more beyond the curtain. You just can't see because there's a curtain in the way.
Yeah, okay, no, just making sure there wasn't like
I
something up here.
I put my hand on.
You want to do something? I'm just gonna
Scrabble's
pierce through the
shoulder.
curtains, my dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it with Mage Hand.
Oh, hey, why don't we part it with Mage Hand? I've got my own
Cool.
Mage Hand. Let's part
Okay.
it with Mage
Okay,
Hand.
yeah, okay, fine, works.
They hold hands, and then the mage hands do all the work.
Okay, so you part it with Mage Hand, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a weird version of Mage Hand, but it's basically the same.
Beyond it, you see...
A sort of like there's like a wizardly hand that sort of moves it to one side, and then for some reason like a lizard finger sort of like crawls up and does the next one's like, what the fuck is that?
So the next curtain you see another curtain, shows the same scene you just saw of the feast, but descended into depravity. The nobles fight with each other, partake in carnal encounters on the table, or sprawl on the floor in puddles of vomit.
Move the hand along and do the next curtain.
Oh, do they slide along, or are they just like pushed apart?
Oh, they draped.
They just seem to be hanging from the ceiling, so you can push them relatively easily.
I mean,
yeah,
can
but
we push them
yeah.
in a way that they stay open?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Well,
You, Scramble and Fleep, look up. You'd
Suppose.
probably, I suppose that you'd have to
Have to
stand
step.
further, yeah.
Yeah.
If you wanted
Yeah,
to see
Exactly.
it.
Well,
Uh,
sure.
A scene of horror confronts you. Nobles feasting on the flesh of servants, eating each other alive, and setting fire to the hall. The roast boar is alive now and laughing on its platter, and you both need to make a wisdom saving throw. As the depravity of the scene grips you.
Are these the walls? Wisdom saving throw.
That is
okay.
correct.
how wise am I? Tonight!
Okay.
Not very.
I am not.
Fleeb, you manage to intellectualize the situation and think, it's just a tapestry. But Scramble, you are rocked to your core and are frightened and must leave the room immediately.
Oh, see ya.
Oh shit, bye!
You can also,
That
once you're
wasn't there?
outside,
Yeah, if he's running out looking frightened, I'm gonna start.
That's
I don't know if he's
30
gonna
feet of movement.
get another saving throw, but I'll start doing my counter charm song, so he'll get advantage if he has to make a save again.
you can make your save every basically 6 seconds, Scramble. So I'll say eventually you probably make it.
Do I need
Yeah,
to run away, or do I just need to get out of the room, or do I have to run, keep running?
No, you just have to leave the room.
Okay, so I'm okay to like take one move action. I don't need to
Yeah,
run as far.
yeah. Do your little bit. Do your bit of coming out scared, so I know what to how to react.
What do you mean? I'm like, oh god, oh shit, fuck, oh, yeah, I gotta get out. Oh my
Dude, what's
word.
your-
Oh Jesus Christ. Oh my
Thieves got
word.
some magic. And yeah, I start singing Master of Your Mind, a Jack's original.
So I step into the room.
You're
now.
the master of your...
What's up?
I'm basically asking Phoebe if he's okay behind. I probably can't see him, right? Because the curtain's draped
No,
back
you
down.
can't.
There's a pretty horrible image, which, by Scramble's reaction, has something a bit novel about it. So, girdle your... Well, you don't really have many loins, but girdle them anyway.
Sorry,
I assume I sort of...
you're doing something?
I'm
So
sort of-
you,
I'm inviting Caesar to come through to join me before I head forth.
Okay. In that case, as he joins you, you need to make a wisdom saving throw, Caesar.
yep.
Did as I warned him, would he get any bonus to that, or is it just a generic whatever?
No, being prepared for it doesn't seem to have helped him. With an 11, fear grips you and you have to run out of the room.
Now, for the love of Pete.
But you're a little confused, Glebe, as to why, because once you really thought about
wait,
it and
you
used your willpower,
if
you're
you're-
fine.
Let me check the range on my song, because I think he might have advantage on that.
Okay.
Counter charm.
I mean, I can end it by myself anyway with stillness of mind.
30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I
5. Yeah,
suppose
just
it
roll
saves
again. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so roll
you're
again
hearing my
'cause you have
song from there.
advantage.
So.
I'm not rolling it anyway because I can get rid of it.
Oh, use an action to end one effect on yourself that is causing you to be charmed or frightened.
You'll have
Whether
to do that
you would have
next
been hit
turn,
by
though.
it in the first place. It's whether,
Okay,
But
so
that's-
Yeah, you wouldn't
the
be
same as
affected
me
by it in
rolling
the
it,
first
right?
place. No,
Yeah.
because it's another turn, right? Because you've had
No,
to spend
'cause-
your turn running away.
Yeah, I mean, so you see it. Bear gives you advantage immediately, so you might not have run away
Yeah.
in the first place.
The check you've just made, you have
Oh, I got
advantage
you.
on.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
That's okay. Yeah, so you do have to use stillness of mind,
But
but that's
6
fine.
seconds later, you do have the ability to end that effect on yourself. And Fleeb is standing there alone, seemingly unaffected by this.
So, well... I don't really want to move this curtain by myself, if I'm honest.
He says out loud to no one.
Yeah, yes.
Dude, why are you not terrified of that freaky boar? It's awful.
Yeah,
Like-
dude, they're all. Oh,
I wanna
no,
go.
don't think about it.
I'm
It's-
curious now. I'm gonna go in.
Orvex also walks in and says, I shall handle it!
It's tapestry.
He's going to make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, wow.
Hey!
With a 20, he says, I agree, Fleeb. There is nothing concerning about this tapestry. Do you join, Jax?
Yeah, I'll join in.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. Do you...
I do have advantage
Cool.
both from counterspell and from being counter charm and from being a halfling.
Nice. With a 14, you just managed to resist, although
no, okay.
the image of the boar does rock you to your core. You just managed to move on from it.
Yeah.
Right. I hold the curtain that I'm next to open, and I use Mage Hand to draw the curtain or the tapestry in front to one side,
The one in front of you.
or up, I suppose.
I've moved Jax
yeah,
up
this one.
because obviously he can't, like, Philippe can't hold them both open, so you'd have to be there,
Yeah.
basically. Cool. Beyond, you see a very unpleasant sight. The
Ooh.
rotting head of a giant boar is mounted to the wall behind the final curtain. Fresh blood, you assume, and gore spatters its tusks, dripping down the wall beneath it, and you must all make another wisdom saving throw.
Ah. Classic. We had
everyone
advantage for this.
Yeah, you all get advantage because I'm singing my song.
Nice.
Sing his song. Needed that.
Ooh.
All
With
night, all
natural
day long
20.
at Hogwarts.
Wait, does Jax already rolled his?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got another 14.
Okay, cool. Give me one more second here to do this one. Okay, so both Orvex and Jax are utterly terrified, and we need to roll initiative, and I will tell you why in a second.
Gubbin balls.
When do I get to
Ouch.
become? When do I roll my to not be feared anymore?
You're not feared anymore because basically a bunch of seconds has passed before initiative. Like eventually you You get out of it.
Okay.
Like
I've
it's been
taken
tons
20
of time.
with
Yeah.
it. Okay, sure.
It's one of those things that, like, mathematically, it's not worth rolling like 20 checks.
Cool. Just checking.
Okay, cool. So that's going to be this one. And then...
I didn't roll a 1 on initiative this time. Nice.
Hooray!
It's not the Wraith, but I'm just going to roll initiative for the Wraith just to have, like, a baddie in the initiative. Just because this is more of an effect than a creature. So therefore, it's going to be... give me 1 second. Oh, wow. Big initiative. All right. Is that everyone in there? I feel like I'm missing... No, there he is. Cool. Descending order. First to react is Fleeb. Now, Fleeb resisted with a natural 20. So you see a strange glazed look take over Jex and Orvex, and they seem to be drawn towards the boar, although they haven't moved yet. But they don't run out of the room like your other companions.
Oh, shit. I effectively just try to work out what the boar is. I try and work out what's going on.
Give
I
me...
stopped singing my song as well.
You stop singing it, did you say?
Have I stopped just from being scared and stuck here?
Yeah, let me check, because it's an interesting situation. Basically, you are charmed. So you do stop singing because you do nothing except for the task that I'm about to give you. So yes, you do stop singing.
Oh, fuck. I can
Cool.
deal with charm.
Philippe's turn. Oh, you're making a check. You're trying to determine its arcane
I'm just
nature?
trying to determine what it is, yes.
Okay, give me an Arcana check, please. Okay. With a 15, you determine that there is a definitive aura of enchantment magic radiating out from this head. And it is... You're confident that they seem to be under the effect of a charm spell based on the glazed look and the amount of times that you've charmed and suggested people or your companions have. So that is what you conclude.
Okay. Cool. I suppose that is my action. I suppose I'm going to move closer to it. I'm going to move over here into this corner.
Okay. Awesome. That is this thing's turn. Nothing happens. Now it is Orvex's turn. Orvex feels compelled to move forward and to put his head into the boar's mouth.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, there's a lot of text here. Okay.
Well, this sounds fine.
So,
Nom nom.
I think this is just like a big prank.
all right. So
I wonder-
as the boar's mouth chomps down on Orvex's head, Orvex
God.
takes 21 damage, and he looks like on death's door already.
Oh.
So I'm gonna see if I can find that. Okay, he looks on death's door, incredibly bloody, and he gets to repeat his saving throw. Yeah, as he takes damage. So that's gonna be another check for Orvex. I said wisdom, didn't I? Yeah. Come on, Orvex, you can do it. Oh, with a 13, he does not.
Can I use my reaction?
It depends. What are you casting?
I'm not casting anything. Orvex is an enemy, and he's moved into... Oh, no, he's not moved out of. Shit. I was going to try and do an opportunity attack on him.
I like it. Cool. All right, so that's the end of Orvex's turn. Next up is Scrammle's turn. You hear muffled commotion, I'll say.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to just head back in. Do I get any? Having seen this thing, I'm gonna have to make this save again. Hope for the best.
100%. You do need to do that.
3, 4, 5, 6. So I get to hear
Remember,
without any
dude, it's
bonuses.
just a bit of cloth.
Yeah, having seen it doesn't help me at all. I just gotta
Close
make
your
it
eye.
again, do I? No, I want to be able to see because I've got a plan.
Sorry, is someone rolling something?
Sorry, I assume do I get any bonuses for having seen this tapestry
no.
once before?
You don't. Gazing upon it causes you to be gripped with fear, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, you
Better.
resist the first layer. You can continue
Okay.
to move forward if you like.
Yeah, I've got
Is
my
the first
full...
layer of fear, but the second one's a charm.
That is accurate, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
have
think-
advantage against charm because I'm an
Yeah.
elf.
Okay, so do you continue forward after pushing past the third curtain?
Yeah, I think I have to use my dash action to do this though, because this is 30 feet I've moved.
You can dash as a bonus, I think.
Do
right?
that as a bonus action because you're a
Yeah, I can. So I will. I will
Cool.
move through.
Then give me a wisdom save with advantage because you're an elf.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no!
Oh, You take on a glazed
Oh.
appearance and will receive instructions momentarily.
Oh, fuck my plan. Oh, I had a plan to save Jex.
You basically feel compelled to wait patiently behind Orvex. That is what you feel. And
All right,
now,
so, do you want me to move here with the rest of my dash action to be actually behind
yeah,
him?
basically that's pretty. Actually, no, I prefer the queue going that way because it's more space.
Oh,
saving.
okay.
in the layer.
Next up is
Sure.
Jex. You feel compelled to wait behind Scramble and do nothing.
Oh,
That is all of your turn. Caesar's turn. You heard commotion
So
and saw
annoying.
Scramble run.
I guess I'm also coming in.
Okay.
Coming behind the curtains. Do I have to do with
How do you move through the curtained area?
presume parting them with my hands?
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw.
checking all
Oh,
the
with a
things.
12, you feel fear and run out of the room. So that is the end of your turn, but you can obviously end it on your next turn. I think, let me just double check. I want to make sure I'm doing this right.
Was that disabling my action?
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn, basically, and you cannot enter the room. Oh, actually, no, you do have a turn because you have that special ability. So you can
Yeah,
use your
so-
action to do that. Sorry, I forgot about your
So you
special
run out
ability.
and then end it, right?
No, can I end it
Okay.
whilst
Oh yeah.
as I was frightened because it's still my action. All I've done is move.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I suppose once something happens to you, you can use your action straight away. Yeah, go for it. Sorry, I didn't think about how those things would happen in order. Okay, you end the
So
effect
I
on
guess
yourself.
I'm still in the room by this curtain, not
Cool.
frightened.
Okay, but you've still got movement, or have you used all your movement?
I've got bonus actions and stuff as well.
Okay, so you can go to the next
hell can I do?
section if you want.
Slap us.
Check the words on charmed.
So I've
Well,
had
no,
to use
well,
an
no, what
action,
I'm
which
allowed to
means I
do.
can't attack anything.
What are you attempting to do?
You can do a crappy attack with your offhand weapon, as in instead of like your extra normal monk attacks.
Can't you only use an offhand attack if you've used a main attack?
I think the two weapon. So I think monks when they do, for a monk normally yes, but let me look it up.
For a regular person, yes, but a monk might have different things.
A monk when they attack they get an extra bonus action attack, but let's see.
Also, Caesar, you can
Oh
choose
yeah,
something
yeah.
else that you
It
want
is.
to do.
It is after you take the attack action. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Is Orvex's head still in the boar's mouth?
Well, you haven't really looked to the last layer yet. You're only on like the third curtain, I suppose. Actually, no. His body would be keeping it open, so yes, you can see that.
So I mean, he has to make another save against.
Yeah, I
charm.
suppose if you can, like if Olvex's body is holding the curtain open, then yeah, you need to make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, did you pass the first ones? Or did
He cleared it. He cleared it.
Oh,
with
you've
normal.
not had to make it again.
Okay, with
Okay,
a 15, you are charmed, and your
God.
eyes glaze over, and you have no more
joining the
action to
queue.
end. Then you join the end of the queue. Okay, that's the
Right.
end of Caesar's turn. Professor Fleave's turn. Again, the only person unaffected by an entire chamber's worth of like fuckery. What do you want to do?
Okay. So, time to see what everyone's reaction speeds are like, and hopefully I get the advantage because I'm putting a big wall here.
Okay. So everyone
Are you gonna
has
fill
to...
these squares as well?
Yes. Well, not one where I am in, but
Oh yeah,
I'm,
but the ones behind
I'm gonna
it,
fill. Yeah, I'm effectively
Yeah.
filling up with wall.
so that we have to roll not.
Actually,
to the
no.
plate.
You wouldn't be surrounded on all sides. I suppose they would be surrounded. No, the doors are open, so you wouldn't be surrounded on all sides. You just push them out of the way.
Cool. Cool. I'm pushing them out the way, so I'm the only one with the head.
That is accurate. The villain and the creature can make. Because it just says is pushed to one side. Your choice. So that happens.
Cool.
You're all pushed aside.
You're all pushed away. Get out.
Perfect.
Oh, sorry. Let me just correct. Yeah. I'll deal with Orvex later. Cool. So Orvex is pushed aside, even though his icon does not indicate that. Is that the end of your turn?
I think so, because I don't have any other actions I can do.
Cool.
There are actions right now.
I'm just like knocking on this wall, like, can we come? Is it my turn yet?
Okay.
Well, it's my turn next. I was after Orvex, dude.
Dude, let me go ahead.
Guys,
no
hurry up.
cutsies.
I'm small.
Well,
Yeah,
give me
you-
some chicken and we
you
can
try
talk.
in vain to get through the wall, but are unable.
Do we eventually?
You only repeat the saving throw if you take damage, though, so you wouldn't get to repeat the
Is there a
saving throw.
duration on it, or is it indefinite?
It appears to be indefinite.
So do we start tussling, or are we just orderly?
No,
or
you just wait. You just wait patiently.
Yeah, because Fleeb has to talk us out of it from the other side.
Scramble waits patiently. Jax waits patiently. Caesar waits patiently. Fleep's turn.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't.
Oh,
you
you
can use your
still
turn
have
to
the
end the
mind.
effect on you.
Hey!
Your mind
Haha.
is still as fuck.
Right. So with my actions, I'm gonna start. Well, I'm gonna pick up Orvex because he's the most damaged and move him out of the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Give
do
him a
that
good
first.
shake as you go. Give him a good shake.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I presume I can only take one person at a time, but that's what I'm gonna do first.
Nice. Well
yeah,
done.
Orvex could take 2, maybe 3, but
Orvex
Yeah,
could
yeah,
just
Orvex
take
can
a
do that.
small
I-
village.
Yeah,
I
Orvex
can really
could
only
carry
do
like
one.
a whole field on his back if you want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reduce Caesar's movement, but no, I'm just kidding. You're strong. You can carry Orvex.
My movement's like 40 anyway. 45.
Yeah. I was just gonna be mean about it, but you're strong as hell, so it's not an issue. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Cool.
I love how this has just redefined our image of strength in the party, because previously Caesar was like unbelievably strong with a +2, and we're like, man, he's so strong. And then we see someone with a +6, and we're just like, oh, Caesar, you actually, you've got a ways
I
to
need
go.
to bulk up. Got some training
You're
to do.
much stronger than us.
Caesar's all
Weak
bulk
ass
and not as
bitch.
much definition, I think, at this point. Professor Fleeb's turn.
Right. So, is I sort of like. Okay. Now that's given us some peace and quiet. I'm gonna try to ritually cast. Ooh, that's gonna be too slow. Well, no time like the present. I reach into my backpack, take out a bone scroll holder, and take out a scroll of remove curse on it. Go.
Ooh.
Well, let's see if it's a curse. And I read the scroll.
Okay, can you give me the text, please?
Of what?
The remove curse. Oh, actually, you're right.
Well-
you wouldn't have that, would you?
No, I'm like
let me just get it for you.
affecting.
Don't worry.
Okay, so I have the spell remove curse. I'm just using the scroll instead.
Yeah, I think that's the same. Although, in order to, I think if it's on your spell sheet, sorry, there's a whole fucking list of things for spell scroll. I think, because
Oh,
you
the
can
scroll
read
might
it.
have a built-in. Oh no, yeah, it is just him casting the spell, but without using a spell slot.
Yeah, what level is remove curse? It's 3rd. So
Level
that
3.
means fucking hell. But a higher level than you can normally cast. You must make nope, you don't need to worry about that. Yeah, I think you're sweet. The spell's scroll determines the saving throw. Oh, interesting. So the saving throw is 15 DC.
Shit.
Can copy it. Okay, cool. So that means they need to.
Although
now-
remove curse doesn't have a spell save DC, doesn't it?
You're right, it doesn't. Okay, so
It's either just does it or doesn't.
all curses affecting one creature of the object curse with the spell. Okay, you cast a spell and nothing happens.
Dang it.
You say it, and the world is filled with the aura of your magical presence, but the scroll disappears and it doesn't appear to have affected anything.
Cool. I now just have a bone tube.
Who were you targeting specifically?
I was targeting the boar,
Oh, you were targeting the boar.
as in trying to remove as if it was a magical curse placed on it, which is affecting other
Oh,
things.
Sorry. I thought you were targeting all the people.
No.
Let me just double check to make sure I'm doing things correctly.
I'm assuming it was so. It's either a ward on the object or it is a cursed object,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
or has something else going for it. I'm just going. Well, it might be cursed. Let's try this.
Sorry, I misunderstood. Let me just triple check.
Might be curse. Oh.
Yeah, based on everything I can glean, it's not a curse. You can make a religion check for me.
Religion check. Religion check. Do.
Ooh, with a 21, you are confident that the aura of enchantment magic radiating from this boar's head is more like it's forcefully imposing its lifestyle on its surroundings. You get the sense that this is like, it believes this is all well and good, and this level of debauchery and violence is not a curse as far as the boar is concerned. It's just good practice.
Goodwill and boar powers to all.
Exactly. So that is why the remove curse specifically doesn't work, because you're in this kind of, everything has like a religious backing seemingly in this environment.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
A clerical spell of some kind. Okay. Maybe. Influencing. Okay, well that was my turn anyway.
Cool. Next up is a bunch of... actually, he's outside of the thing, so he would try to... Yeah, Orvex tries to escape from you and go back to waiting in the line. Do you try to hold him back?
An opportunity attack on him?
Say that again?
Do I get an opportunity attack on him?
If you consider him to be an enemy, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do
he's not
non-lethal.
bad me.
Go for it.
Non-lethal unarmed strike.
Nice. Oh, natural 20. Just because it's a natural 20 and I like that, I'm going to give him advantage on his saving throw.
Slap him out of it.
Oh, with an 18, Orvex says, "What trickery is this? I am back!"
Hey!
I know
And
strength improves his voice as well.
on the rest, like, his neck is bulging with veins, so you...
Vocal cords are the things that bulge out.
So he's gonna slap Scramble like very, very hard.
Oh no.
That's gonna be, although with a 10, it's, oh, actually no, I forgot to add his modifier. That's a 16. So
That misses.
That misses, unfortunately. But I suppose that's because he just went for an open-handed slap rather than an actual weapon attack. Cool. That is Scrammle's turn. You're waiting patiently. Jax is
Oh
waiting.
wait, no,
Wow.
it's more. It's proficiency as well. It's what's his proficiency
But he's not
modifier?
proficient in slapping people.
Slapping.
Everyone's proficient with their unarmed strikes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Everyone, their
Um,
own- they only do 1 damage unless you have something that upgrades them.
Okay, so technically that would be 18 then. Does that hit Scramble?
Well, in that case, I might have actually hit you earlier.
Nice.
For 1
Okay,
damage.
1 damage to me.
Okay.
Yeah, 18 does hit me.
Okay, so you can repeat your saving throw. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Ah, brilliant. I'm
You only
so...
got a +2 modifier.
Hey.
You are uncharmed and you can't believe you were patiently waiting so stupidly.
Oh, brilliant. I turn around and slap... Oh, no, wait, it's not my turn.
Jax's turn.
Everyone's
actually-
out of the line. I'm just like,
Wait,
you're
that
not
was
in line
about to be my turn.
I think it
Wait,
was
what?
going to be. So Scramble, you can hit Jax if you want.
Yeah, I'll turn around and slap Jax. It's strength plus proficiency, is it? Alright,
Yeah,
so...
I mean, you can use a weapon and
it's
just do
13.
non-lethal
Oh, I
damage.
could do. Well, nah, I want to slap you.
You
13.
fail.
I'm
I'm
not
just like,
happy
oh,
about
you're
it.
letting me through. Thank you. I'm glad we came to an arrangement.
Absolutely not. Alright, well, okay, I hold a reaction though.
Caesar Chameleon's turn.
And I go way up and knock on the wall. Like, can I come through? Is it
Yeah.
my
I'd like
turn?
to hold a reaction that if no wait, I've used my action. Nope, you're right. Nope, ignore me.
Caesar's turn.
After seeing that Jax is still trying, well, still like queue jumping now. I'm just gonna
It's
go
not
up
queue
and-
jumping. Everyone else stepped out.
Exactly.
I'm still
That's
in
why
the,
I'm
I'm still in
slapping
the
you. I'm
line,
gonna-
dude. I
I'm
just
gonna strike him
turned
again.
around.
Okay, strike away.
Again. First.
Yeah, you can do what? Just like,
Oh yeah, that slaps the hell out of you. So make a wisdom saving throw, Jax.
Wake
okay.
up, Jax.
I'll say because the wall is essentially stymied the effect, you guys eventually slap Jax numerous times and we are out of combat.
Yeah, I close my eyes as soon as we're out, and I start singing my counter charm again. Like,
Nice.
okay, everyone, don't look.
What's the
Hey,
Right.
hell's
Philippe.
going on, Philippe? You okay?
Still in there?
I'm just
Keep your eyes
checking.
closed, let's be safe here. Flee,
All right,
you're
well, I'm
gonna
gonna-
drop the wall. Point me towards the door,
look-
and I'll try dispelling it.
I'm gonna look the other way. Is what I'm gonna do.
I just
If
realized,
section
as I
six,
said
each
that whole
panel must
thing,
be
I had my
contiguous.
eyes closed in real
If
life.
the wall cuts through a creature's person, the creature pushed aside. If the creature pushed surrounded by boards on the side of the Subsequent reaction. Yeah,
I mean, I vote for the wall staying up, but
The wall can have any shape you desire, although it can't occupy the same space as a creature. The wall doesn't need to be vertical, it must merge. Which can use and crudely shape the wall to correlation.
Pink Philippe's gone crazy. He's murdering himself.
Effectively, I'm trying to work out.
On the limitations of a
If
wall
you
of
manage
stone
your
spell.
concentration, for the whole duration, the wall becomes permanent. What? If you maintain your concentration on this spell for its whole duration, the wall becomes permanent and can't be dispelled. Otherwise, the wall disappears when the spell ends. So I could just entomb myself in here.
We've got 10 minutes.
To entomb me. Right. So the thing that was effectively the question was, I don't know if I can mold the wall anymore.
No, but you can dispel it, right?
Yes, but that just removes the whole wall.
Yeah, but we've got our eyes closed.
I'm just facing the other direction. I've got my eyes open. I don't want to be
Is it
snuck up
sight
on.
based?
It was when we looked at the things, right?
You
Can I do
gather
an
that
insight?
I don't know if
it's
it's
settled upon.
sight-based.
You can roll Arcana check if you want to determine when it happened.
What
But you
check, sorry?
remember it was when you looked at it. But that doesn't mean you understand the full nature of it. You can try to understand more with an Arcana check.
Which check, sorry? I couldn't hear what you said.
Oh, sorry, Arcana.
Okay, Philippe, you want to tell me about this?
As in, what?
Do you want to do the Arcana check on the boar since you're on the side of the wall with it?
Oh, I see. Okay, right.
Or you did your religion check already as well, didn't you?
I've
Ooh,
crit
the
failed
natural
on that one.
He is unsure as to what's going on here. Aside from what he already learned, that it is emitting a arcane aura of enchantment that appears to be like legit arcana rather than a curse.
Yeah.
I do something very stupid, and I don't put my head inside, but I try and look inside the mouth to see if there's anything in there that's useful.
There are things in there that do appear to be, well, if not useful, at least valuable. So
Balls.
Dang it.
you
Are there
see,
balls in the pig's mouth?
Yeah.
You do not see balls. You see sorry, let me see.
One big apple.
A leather eye
see
patch
balls,
with
see
a
testicles.
blood red stone in the leather eye patch, a pair of gold spectacles that are bent, and a platinum hairpin.
Mage hand.
Yeah, Mage Hand is a concentration spell.
Is it?
No, it's not.
No, I don't think it is.
I use Mage Hand.
Nice. Okay, you remove them successfully.
Right. Okay. I think we're done here. Have I kind of left like a tiny air gap at the top?
I will say, I mean, you could just drop concentration on it, couldn't you?
I could, but then I've got to make sure they aren't looking at it. I want to get them to
We can
get
still
out.
hear you through the wall.
Right.
I will say you've left a gap. Yeah, I don't see why you would seal
Right.
yourself in.
Okay, right. I think I've got everything to do with this guy. Everyone get out of the room. I'm going to drop the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna go out and behind the door still keep singing my counter charm just in case.
If you're keeping your eyes open, I'll steer you out.
Yeah.
Because I'm just looking the other way.
I'm like, I
Come
got
on,
it, dude, and I
Is-
walk
is-
into the wall here right next to
Or-
I'm like, I
Hulk
just like
Hogan.
gently push you
Oh,
left and
some
right.
text just appeared on the screen.
Very
Sorry,
briefly.
I got lots of stuff in this area.
Oh, there's GM notes, but you accidentally moved to the token layer.
Yeah. Well, it's just
Just see
like
what it was.
it's such a big text that wherever I move it, it like gets in the way of things. But
fair enough.
I've moved Orvex now.
Right. Okay. Cool. I drop the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and I walk along, not looking back at it, and head for the exit.
You make it out. I assume you closed the doors.
Yep.
Nice.
Probably a sensible idea.
Congratulations. You have some trinkets.
I
like,
collapse
wait.
onto the floor. Oof.
So, you getting more balls?
No.
Oh man, where's
No
the
balls.
What did you get
I,
then?
Can you
I
guys-
take out.
Yeah, go on. Take something out.
Wait, let
I
me-
take. So hang on. This is me actually recording what I picked up. So I picked up a eye patch with a red ruby in
Yep,
a
platinum hairpin.
broken glasses spectacles,
Or bent golden spectacles. Yeah.
specifically bent
And a platinum hairpin.
golden spectacles, and what was it?
Platinum
Platinum
hairpin.
hair.
platinum
I mean, I'm gonna heal Orvex because he took a
hairpin.
deadly chunk there.
Thank you.
I sort of do a general sort of arcanary wave over everything just to see if any of them look interesting.
You don't see the signs of arcane influence?
Well, none of it's magical, but it looks fancy. Anyone want an eye patch?
Great offer.
Um,
Okay, just before we do that, I want to double check for mechanical sake. Can you go through your crystals with me and like
Yeah.
where you got them and what color they are? I want to make sure I'm not forgetting
I
anything.
don't have a full list of where we got them, but I've got the list of all the ones we have.
Do you know what colors they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Purple, green, orange. Then Fleeb has blue, pearl, and scarlet.
Is it blue or
And
dark
then-
blue?
I've just got written down blue.
And there's no other blues in your list?
No other blues in the list.
Okay, cool.
And then we have pale green and pink.
And that's 8 in total, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
The only other things which were not described as balls were a peridot gemstone, green, and a diamond.
Okay, so those would not be it, but I just want to make sure.
I think so. What we got them from, we got
Let me walk you through it,
two
because
here.
you definitely got 2 when you actually climbed down into the canoe and retrieved. That's where you got purple and dark blue. So I want to make sure you haven't written down like blue as blue and there's a light blue later on or something.
Okay, so purple and dark blue from the canoe.
Yeah.
We've got the 2 from in this water room.
Yeah. I can find out what colors they are if that helps.
Yeah. I think that's green and orange.
Bright green and pale purple. There, you see, that's probably what's tripping us up. They're like duplicate different colors. So
Sorry, we got light green and pale purple from the water room.
bright green and pale
Bright.
purple from the water room. And then,
Okay, I'm noting down where we got these from.
cool. And then, as I described, let's just recap the canoe. It was, let's get it like word perfect, because they keep putting all these modifier words in there, like dark or bright or glowing. Where was I?
So we got purple canoe and dark blue canoe.
Vibrant purple and dark blue from the canoe one.
Okay, vibrant purple.
I mean, it may not,
Heliotrope.
yeah, it may not matter, but let's just be sure. And then I believe the next crystally times was probably in the windy room, which I believe involved a pearly white crystal eyeball and a scarlet crystal eyeball in the statue's hands.
Yeah, those ones I picked up.
Yeah.
Sorry, so that was
Pearlescent
pearl, yep, and scarlet.
Yeah. Then the next one I believe was drinking the goop.
Was that the shadow one?
Yes, let me just find it.
Orange, I think.
Incandescent orange. Have we already had regular orange?
No,
Okay.
just that's what we had noted down.
Cool, incandescent orange for the goop.
Okay, incandescent orange from the shadow room.
And then I think in the treasure clay golem area,
Pale green and pink is what I've got.
for that area specifically.
I don't have the areas noted, but
Oh, pale green and pink is correct. So that's specifically from the clay golem area.
yeah. Okay, I think that's everything we've got. Oh no, one from the tunnel as well. The
Tunnel?
Oh yeah,
collapsed tunnel.
Oh,
The-
yes.
this rotating tunnel.
Okay. And then... Goodness me. Where was I? Yes, that should be a red crystal eyeball from the tunnel. Is that right? Or was that a color that had yet to be assigned?
We had scarlet from the air room, but I haven't heard red.
Red is from the shifting tunnel trap.
Okay.
So again, red and scarlet could have been confusing, so it's good to have them down
Red
now.
tunnel trap. So I think that's everything, and we're still missing 2 then.
So
Which
Even after
might.
I've described it, that's 8. Is that
So
right?
I'll just go through them again.
Yeah.
We've got vibrant purple and dark blue from the canoe,
Yeah.
bright green and pale purple from the water room,
Mm-hmm.
incandescent orange from the shadow,
Mm-hmm.
Red from the tunnel trap,
Mm-hmm.
pearl and scarlet from the air room, which Phlebe is carrying.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then we have pale green and pink from the golem room.
Okay, cool. Now
So
I want to double check because I had that inkling a little while ago. Remember that?
Although I
have
have
we-
a note that Phlebe is carrying a blue, so I don't know.
Yeah, I've got
one
blue
more.
written down, and I don't
or
know
if
if that's
that was
because I
dark
picked
blue.
up one. Yeah, I might have picked up one.
But we've gone
Then.
through all the stuff, and I just
We
described.
haven't been into this room, so if there's
Sorry,
more
hold
in
on. Which room are you referring to?
the glowing light room.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
We haven't finished. We haven't done stuff in there. We've just seen the glowing light.
Let me double check.
So hopefully there's 2 in there.
Yeah, I mean there may or may not be. There may be 1. There may be none. There may be 2. But I've got to keep track of all the maths. Because I feel like I still have this like feeling that you'd pick some up on an earlier floor. You remember a couple of sessions ago I went into that?
We got
We
pyramid.
descended into the
Sorry, what?
canoe from
Yeah.
the floor.
Say that again.
Yeah, we went into the canoe room early when we at the first thing on the room above.
Yeah, but we
went
did a recap just now where I listed that, so that should be okay.
Yeah.
So basically, as you guys collapse out of that room successfully, we're gonna end the session there. But I just want to do some housekeeping to make sure I'm not missing one of these items because it might have been
Did
on.
we
Go on.
did we find any in the satchel with the where
Yeah, that's
the
what I'm trying to
ring
check.
that led to the other dungeon? Was there anything in the goat man's satchel?
No, there wasn't. You did check that one.
Yeah, I feel like I checked that, but maybe there's another place I'm not thinking of.
I thought all of the balls were on this floor, and that was this floor's shtick.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Like I have access to information, and I'm still like
Struggling to see where they're supposed to be.
stymied by this.
Were there perhaps only 8 holes, not 10?
I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty silly thing for me to miss.
Maybe we're supposed to put our own eyeballs in the wall.
That would be dope.
Okay, so
Then
what
that's
we
why we
did-
need an eye patch. It's a clue.
Ah, shit, dude.
what we've done on this floor, we came down here, we messed with the red goo. So the purple
Purple
goo.
goo.
We went here, we saw these guys and backed up. We went here, peeked through here and realized we'd done that room, so we left it alone. Then we went down and split into these 2 rooms.
Oh,
Where
wait,
Flea
sorry.
seems to-
Hold on. I'm getting a tingle of recognition. Where is? Okay, no, sorry. Continue with your list.
Yeah, so we sort of split up. Phlebe and Caesar went into the room on the left with the glowing light. Phlebe checked threw a pebble down here and realized there was a big drop. And then before we actually did anything in this room, me and Scramble messed around in the water room, so they came and joined us. We did the water room. We found the 2 hidden balls in there. So those were the first balls we found on this floor, apart from when we ducked down from above.
There was a message somewhere about we found a bunch of random
Hold on.
gemstones.
Yeah, that was in this room. There were some gemstones on the dwarf's dead body.
Okay.
In the
Was
room
that what we
came
first
from
found?
above.
So I remember there being a message, like some of them were colourful and some of them were just random gems. And there was some weird, like, note about eyes or something.
But then
No, you guys like must be counting wrong. There's like,
okay, we have 2 in here.
or unless.
Right.
Wait, let me
right
count.
on
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, all the things we listed are 10.
5, 6.
Why is everyone fucking with me?
1, 2, 3, 4,
8,
5, 6, 7, 8.
9.
You're counting the
Oh,
the canoe room as 2, but it should be 2 numbers. Like there's 2 in the canoe room.
Yeah, it says 1 and 2 in the canoe room.
Let me
yeah.
just 1, 2, 3, 4.
5,
7,
6,
8,
7,
9.
8, 9, 10. Yeah, stop fucking around with me. You've had the right number.
We have 10.
Oh my
We didn't
gosh.
even
At-
need to do these
At
rooms.
no point did I imagine that my players could not count to 10, but we also had the color mix up. So at least we've clarified it now. You guys are like breathing heavily in this corridor going, wait a minute. I mean, I don't want to go into any more of
Wait a
these
second.
rooms
Wait a
again.
second. Wait, Fleeb, you've got. I thought we only had like. Wait, we've only got 8, right? And then Fleeb's like, well, I've got 2, so we've only got 8. I was like, well, I've got 8, so we've only got 8.
Jax, count to 8 for me, real.
I show the balls I've got. It's like, look, 8. And then I put
1,
them away.
2,
We've only
3,
got
4,
8.
5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8. We've got 8.
And then Fleeb's like, I've got 2. And I'm like, we have 8.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Okay, so we're happy to say that a curse of madness has definitely instilled itself in the party.
Nice. Well done, everyone.
I
Okay.
mean, so today's session was arguably redundant, but we did get buff Orvex out of it, so worthwhile, really.
Yeah, that's very worthwhile.
Nice. All right,
We also
guys.
nearly fucking died to a pig.
And you had the opportunity, I think, down in the clay room. You could have like interacted with it then, but maybe we hadn't. Did you guys, for example? I think the canoe one, maybe you forgot because you did that on the previous
Maybe
floor.
we got mixed up because I
think-
didn't
I
have
think-
the same ones noted until later, and we noted them down.
And they double up the colors twice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably
I think that's probably what happened was that we probably
Yeah,
ended
we're
up going,
probably-
we've already got a purple one, and since we didn't have one list exclusively as one list,
Yeah, I definitely
just-
just had purple written, so I had no idea that we had pale and vibrant purple separately.
Gotcha,
So that must have
gotcha.
been
All right, I like it that after that like terrifying ballroom, you do like Orvex says, I don't want to go into any more of those. Let's count to make sure we don't have enough. Oh, we do. That's great.
It's like, well, okay, we list off the ones we have. Well, we've got purple. And Orvex is like, okay, show me them. It's like, here you go. Wait a second, sorry, I didn't give you the purple one. Here you go. Wait, what?
This one is lavender. What's wrong with you? Awesome, guys. That was truly hilarious and amazing.
God.
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I'm impressed by how bad Orvex's proficiency modifier is.
Yeah, I mean, he's a weird.
He's not been leveling up with us.
He's a weird character. I will tell you that much. You can also roll an insight check.
Sure.
I mean,
Doing insight checks.
I've closed the thing, so you're gonna have to tell me what it is.
I'll tell you what I get. It's a 16.
Okay, with a 16, you notice that although his proficiency seems to be like not great when he hits things, you get the sense that he's holding back somewhat. And that is where we will end the session.
Ooh.
Having checked our balls.
Nice. It's very important. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. If you have any suggestions or any ideas that we should incorporate, things you want to hear more of, things you would like to hear less of, just let us know at thewronghandspodcast@gmail.com. So THEWRONGHANDSPODCAST@gmail.com.